That's my Curse of Strahd gone, man. Testing. Yeah, my sound's coming through. Where is Curse of Strahd? There we go. Very strange. Back in a minute. Curse of Strahd! At least for two of us.
The best.
I was messing around with so much trying to get FX Master working. This scene has been ready for forever. FX Master complements it perfectly, and then like a week ago, a version of FX Master just fucking blew the whole module up. I was like, no! Genuinely considering deferring the session for a week until it was fixed. It was like that. The atmosphere was it gave such good atmospherics. But I think I've found a way that kind of fixes it. Although it does make the light effects a bit weird.
Cool.
I thought it was marginally cool.
What is
The
marginally
best.
cool?
Your mother.
Well, yeah, I'd agree.
Only marginally though.
Well, yeah, she is a mum in her 50s, so...
I always love that picture of like where the kid's like playing on his game or something with his mum. Be on the voice chat, but like, you know, yeah, love you too, mum. And I was like, it's like, oh, you don't, you guys don't love your mum. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, 100%. Lindsay will be here imminently, just grabbing a pizza out of the oven.
Is it? I mean, I know you always have pizza.
I will be right back.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, you go. You go.
Okay.
It's only session time. Go on, let Buddy out while you're at it.
He's taken him for a walk not too long ago, so he just collapsed in front of the front door at the moment.
Too hot for me, Dad. I want to go back to Wirral.
Yeah.
He won't know what to do with himself when he comes here next time. Tomorrow is the day. Van's sorted. A day of tip runs. Tomorrow will end. The sun will set on an empty backyard.
Ooh. It's only taken
7 years.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Greetings.
I feel like I need a snack, but I don't know what. What have I got here? What have I got in front of me? Yeah, that'll do. Peanut brittle and sea salted toffee. Why not? Yeah, but it's there. It means I don't have to step away from the computer.
Roller coaster of a day today. Alex both gained and lost inspiration for Halvor throughout the course of the working day.
It's amazing how easily I can be manipulated.
Yeah, team meeting. In the absence of our manager, we'd always do like a little round robin of what we've all been doing, and everyone was like, who's going to go first? No, you go first. No, I always go first. Everyone, Alex, if you go first, you get inspiration. I will go first. Launches into it. I can't remember why you took it away. You said or did something stupid later in the day, or you gave me work or something. I was like, you have lost inspiration.
How much does inspiration for Halvor actually cost? Should I wish to purchase some?
An evening of your undivided attention in the game.
Not worth it.
I mean, Halvor's probably the person who needs inspiration the least, because he can just toggle advantage whenever he wants.
That's true.
And I can just give the enemies inspiration whenever I want.
Oh my god.
Do you have your wife over this evening, Harissa?
She will be probably arriving around the end of the session.
Mm-hmm.
Why, did you have a request of me?
Oh, just when do you want to try and sort out the rhyme foundry?
Oh, some other time. Probably tomorrow at some point. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
A nice, focused session this week after the interesting sort of meander. I think last week was the first time in about 100 sessions, but I've just done fast travel because I felt like we weren't getting anywhere.
I thought that it was actually quite nice to be doing things that weren't necessarily getting the shit beaten out of us for once.
I mean, I don't mind that, but it still felt very... Yeah, it was a crazy slow session. Not like mega boring, but kind of like, okay.
But
It was
it's
like a
weird,
filler.
because sometimes our sessions to other people would feel boring. Like, people would say, maybe
Fuck other
Lindsay
people.
included, oh yeah, but some people feel like, wow, they spent 3 sessions talking to Exophanta, that's slow. Whereas for you all, it was like, well, we did loads of
Equally
stuff, we
boring.
covered loads of topics. We did loads of topics. It just, I don't know, the whole session seemed like something that I would have thought was like, I don't know, it was the clip show episode. However, you ended the session crawling down into the opening that had appeared beneath
I do
the
feel
Gulfire's
that
tree.
the book has misled me, and I was very much under the impression this is how you restore the fanes. Turns out, no, this is how you make a hole in the ground.
No.
Well, you have now entered a hole in the ground.
Kind of
Seems
big and
somewhat
kind of round.
foolish.
Sorry, Cora said seems kind of foolish. What did Barty say?
Kind of big and kind of round.
Yes. So yeah, you were crawling down. It went suddenly a bit steeper, and you found yourselves not full on tumbling, but enough of a slip that there is no backing out. And in fact, it grows darker as the person at the back would have glanced behind them and seen roots and earth just sealing over the hole, committing you to crawl forward, which you would have done until you reached a point where you entered a bit of a cavern. Now, I've deliberately blocked off a head for a moment because as you're down here, you can just get above a bit of a crouch. The walls are either lined or punctured by large black gnarled roots, much like the weird sort of ashy branch of the Gulfire's tree above and the Gulfire's staff, if you remember that. And you see here just drips and just building globules on these roots of the dark red liquid that is very blood-like, but you know is the sap of the Gulfire's tree.
Are we supposed to be able to see something, DM?
Yeah, you are all on the scene.
No, we're not. It came up the thing that said that my token didn't have vision or something.
Very weird.
You own no
'cause
token with vision in the scene, it said.
now, weirdly, it did this the other day. it did that when we came back to the other map, didn't it? Even though you had tokens on it. I would imagine that Bart is now mysteriously going to be able to see.
Yes.
How weird. Let me just add you on individually then for some reason.
Okay.
At the front. So yes, large branches, the way I just described, sort of puncture out and block the way. You can all get to a bit more above a crouch, and for purposes of D&D mechanics, almost all movement here is at a squeezing rate. It is very, very tight, very dark. Kind of like the Amber Temple, the darkness is oppressive and unnatural.
Is squeezing rate like half speed?
Yeah, which would only matter if you ended up getting into combat.
Oh, as if that would happen underneath a tree full of dead.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you get into combat or not.
Should I create some light?
Oh, thanks!
I mean, I don't think it'd hurt, but I'm wondering what the ramifications of having a radiant sword underneath an undead tree might be.
I'm very sad that FX Master has decided to misbehave again.
I'm gonna do it.
Good
Sure.
Draw the sun sword and wing it out, as they say.
You would find, I'm sure you would scale this up so I'll just tell you the end result, that despite how much you pump it up, its glorious light will go no further than 20 feet down here before it starts to pull back in.
20 feet it is. So, do we know which direction that we've come
Yes,
from?
sorry, you have come from the north.
Okay.
You have come down here. Let me just draw a little shape on. Something else that I can't accurately reflect here with Battle Map is this is not all level. I'm not going to suddenly say, oh, by the way, you're falling, but there are peaks and valleys going up and down, along these route systems. It isn't just one flat level of tunnel.
With the light of the sun sword, can we see how we think this tunnel was hewn? Is there marks where they might have been scrabbling, or what can we see in the walls?
Oh, make me a nature check with a question like that, Cora.
I shall.
They do not seem to have been carved by tools. There is very little sort of logic to them. You kind of get a sense that, they may have been carved or burrowed, perhaps, or maybe they were just always like natural cave formations made by water at some point over time, but it does not look like anyone has come down and carved or anything like that. I mean, when you went to the Lake Temple, for example, that was quite deep underground, but it was immediately apparent from the surface that it was, it had been hewn out. This is au naturel, baby.
Cool. Can we see any footprints on the ground? Or we're not really walking, are we kind of falling, like sliding?
But by the time you get to this area, this room, it is leveled out a little bit.
Okay, cool. Then I'd like to look for some footprints or evidence that anything or anyone has been here recently.
I'll give it to you, given you've just come down and you're sort of laser focused on this set of floor in front of you. It looks to be entirely undisturbed. It just seems to have those kind of mounds of just fine, soft dust or soil that's been dislodging from the ceiling occasionally and just resting until more falls on it.
Fabulous. That's kind of the answer I wanted.
So everything in here flies.
Owls?
We all fly down here, Georgie.
Or maybe they walk on the ceiling like spiders.
Well, I guess there's only one thing for it. We are going to have to press forward.
I'm happy to lead the way.
According to my status marker, I'm still invisible.
Yeah,
Was
lasts
that
for an
we-
hour.
Cora, perhaps I should lead the way in case a
You
ghoulie
you
jumps
got made
out.
invisible approach and betray, didn't you?
Yeah, we're all invisible.
But
Charlotte
if
could stay
if I go in front, your light can stay behind, so I can see anything before the light's there.
Yes, I'm just worried that if maybe a zombie jumps around the corner and grabs you, that you'll be grabbed.
If I peek around this corner, well, we're all invisible. I've got stealth on, haven't I?
Okay, you can go first. Yeah, actually, pass without a trace lasts a whole hour.
They both is pass without a trace even concentration?
Nah, you just popped it, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's, well
Um,
she's got a concentration mark, so I'm presuming that's what it is. Off.
So there's 3 branches that we can take. There's a south one, a west one, and an east one. The east one looks like there's lots of branches, and I think that's probably going to lead back up to where we've come from. The one on the west-hand side looks like it probably leads out into a bigger room. So everyone happy if we go west?
I would vote
Peaceful there.
east.
And go east?
Bartandalus. In fact, no, we'll go off passive. Yeah. You just hear, Bartandalus, a faint... was Esmeralda invisible with you all?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we
we're
all
all
were.
invisible moving.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how many you could cast on, or what sort of upcast you did. You hear a smothered cry for a moment softly behind you, Bart. And as you turn around, you just see a wrap of these black roots tug them back towards the wall and retract them back in.
As it's gone.
It's gone. And I will quickly touch my copper ring, and I will send a message like, "Esmeralda, are you there?"
Nothing.
Do you think that the light is keeping the roots away?
I mean, she was with the light, so
Was she?
I'm gonna inspect the things. I'm gonna carefully. Do you know what? Probably inspect them from over there. Don't think I'd go putting my hands on them. So you say the roots came from out of the wall, basically. And...
Yeah. And just wrapped around her and suddenly... Well, she was invisible. Wrapped out around something. And
Oh
then
yeah, that's the point. Yeah,
you got-
none of us
and
can see
then-
each other, can we?
Yeah. So you just saw these
How long does
moving...
invisibility last?
What are you saying, Halva?
How long does invisibility last?
An hour. Until I end it.
Was it to the wall on the east or the west that she got sucked into?
To
East.
screen right, yeah, east.
In that case, let's follow the east.
Do those routes
Track.
look any different to any of the others around here, or is it like
They-
just those routes everywhere?
They do not. I wouldn't overly think this.
Yeah, it's just you getting rid of it, so it's us fighting, and we've
Yes,
got
yeah.
yeah, sure. I think it's okay, guys. She'll turn up later.
That's why, because there's a lot of very sort of specific stuff here, and I was like, oh, fucking Caspian, and fucking mate of a meal might be with them. So fuck me, suddenly.
But for character reasons, let's go to the east and try and rescue her.
Okay.
It's what my character would do.
Makes sense. I'm just kind of like watching in front. I guess. Oh, did we establish? Oh, so the light. Yeah. So Halvor's light isn't invisible, is it? So. Yeah. So we're just following Halvor's light.
So it's branching again and definitely goes down to the south some more, and I think it probably does go up to the north a bit more. It seems like there's a
Should we try north?
dead end.
You come to just a dead end there, Cora.
South it is then.
Why can't I move?
You're tripping on a root.
You need to go diagonally.
And yeah, you are constantly having to, like, as you're seeing these roots coming out, you are very much ducking under them and stepping over. It is, nothing is fast or comfortable about travel here.
Does anybody have a pen and paper on them? I think we should be mapping where we're
I
going.
was just gonna say. Can I use prestidigitation to? I can
Make
where the
some
hell-
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I can make a color, a small mark, or a small symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour.
Doesn't doing it again get rid of a previous one though. So you could.
No,
but
you
wouldn't
can.
it
You can
immediately
cast. You can cast this spell multiple times. You can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time.
Okay, yeah. So you have 3 markers.
Are we not better to draw something, because I think this is going to be a real maze, or at least write down where we're going.
I will do it. I think Barty would be memorizing this because he's like so crazy smart now.
Yeah, because he is.
Well, I mean, stats wise he is, but he makes some poor decisions.
Not so much with the street smarts.
Yeah, high int, low whiz.
Okay.
So where I am now, I can see something within the roots.
I'm
Is that
going
supposed
to
to be there?
presume you're saying this calling out to them as well.
Well, I was just asking you whether it was supposed to be there, or whether it was just a little feature of the map.
You see, yeah, there's a cluster of mushrooms there.
Oh, is that just mushrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Less excited then. There's so many dead ends here. I'm going to go north, because then we're not sure that we've explored all the north things. Yep. Dead end south, and to the north, another dead end. Okay.
Barty, you hear, well, and Cora around here, just hear like a faint sort of coming from this corridor.
I didn't hear anything,
Yeah, I
sorry.
didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Ooh. Like a rat.
It's just
Kind
Esmeralda
of.
visible doing kissy noises.
Do we recognize the sound?
Make me a nature check with advantage, all of you.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Why even bother?
I would say it sounds similar to a noise you all heard in Berez, however, more numerous. Like a faint, somewhere between chittering and buzzing.
Oh no. Where Sturges?
And as you get to their Cora, I would say with your vision, you see where there are many, many of these black, slightly bleeding roots coming through the wall. There is a large swarm, slowly moving as we kind of just adjust their position, of sturges. Maybe several hundred of them, all just stuck on the branches, their proboscis sticking in, just gorging themselves. None of them seem to be flying, they all just seem to be landed
none of them are, like,
and feeding.
How big are sturges?
I think individually like the size of a hand, aren't they?
So none of them are turning to look at us. They're all still just doing what they're doing.
You're invisible.
Cool. Excellent.
But there are
I don't really
a
want to
great
explore this
many
way
of them.
further then. Do you think we should go back and try some of the other routes? I mean, directions?
Try and sneak just a little bit closer, but quietly,
Why?
to check if it's a dead end.
Make me a stealth check if you're sneaking, Cora.
Ah, but I'm super
Remember,
sneaky.
yeah. Remember your
what?
advantage, and remember you are still pass without a trace as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am.
So advantage and plus 10.
Oh, I got a 1 and a 2. That's horrific.
Okay, yeah, you feel like they haven't noticed you.
They have.
You feel like they haven't noticed you. You're confident.
Okay, cool.
And as you're this close, you can just see that they all just almost seem to be entranced and just obsessively draining away whatever liquid they can get to from these roots.
It's not a dead end, guys. There is another way on from there. I don't see that we should push past unnecessarily, though. It seems a little foolish. She says in a whisper.
Hey
I mean,
guys!
to be fair, if we're doing short things, we could literally just communicate through messaging all the time.
True. I said that by message.
Like I could send Cora a message like message, and then she can just reply with 25 things, and I can send Halvor a message and like. So we could effectively be in complete silence through all this bit, DM, if that works for you.
It's fine, yeah.
Actually, I suppose it's not. Well, it's not complete silence. Oh no, it's not message, is it? My message isn't silent. You are just still whispering. Message you have to speak out loud. I'm talking.
I suppose, yeah, but it's safe for you not to have to like call back down corridors if you don't want to.
Cool. Okay.
Guys, there's Sturges.
I think we should turn.
Okay.
You are leading the way, Cora.
Come on, guys. So this is where.
I knew that pause was Lindsay going, huh.
Yeah, we've gone that way. We've gone this way.
But it's okay. We haven't been to the west or the south.
There's an area down here we've not been though, right?
I don't know where you are anymore. Where have you gone?
These are all gone off.
You've got to stay within
Just
30
as
foot of me if you want to
planned.
stay stealthy.
Over this way. Over this way. If you want to navigate.
What? No, been north.
No.
Hold
This
on,
way.
Bartandalus, hold on. Go into voice mod and set yourself to echoey.
This way.
That's literally where we just came from.
No, but down here.
There's nothing down there. It's the dead end.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that.
Follow me.
You're gonna have lost him again.
I am trying to draw a map as well.
I know, yeah, and you would not be moving that fast, Cora, remember. Everything's really, really tight down here.
True. Okay, I'm going to leave south for a second and go to the west. Oh, I can see a dead body with some blood.
Why is Halvor's sword just gone? What the
Because
heck?
he's... Oh, wow, okay.
There we go.
Halvor went full no-clip there.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was deliberate and you'd sucked me into a wall.
No, that was... you. So
no.
the way I did all these routes coming out, I got big tree assets and I put them in the space between tunnels, so these are technically branches of trees, but somehow, despite the walls all being there, when I look on wall mode, Halvor just decided to go full Quake no-clip.
Yeah, Foundry has its moments.
So the room ahead of me now, there's a chamber. I think there might be walls leading off it, but there's definitely a dead body in there, or what appears to be a dead body from here.
Let's investigate.
Okay, here we are.
You see a pale, bloated corpse, dressed in dark purple and black finery, sprawled out on the floor. It's like dark, brittle, piercing roots emerge from the floors and the wall next to it and pierce it like thousands of needles. These particular roots do not appear anywhere else, seeming drawn towards the body. The ground around the corpse is rusted with dried blood.
Well, Ez is probably screwed then, hey? Is the white things on the floor just effect?
Oh yeah, more mushrooms. Just clutter. If there's anything, like, I will point out anything that is an item of interest. Obviously, if Bartandalus was like, I want to take this mushroom, I want to learn more about it, we can. I'm not going to go, sorry guys, there was a doodad you didn't comment on.
Today's probably not the day for me trying to find everything out about everything. However...
Why is today not the day?
Well, I think we've got more pressing things than me mushroom hunting.
Taking fucking bark rubbings.
Yeah. So this person, are they like kind of pinned to the ground seemingly with these branches, or are they just reached out?
They're more pinned from the ground, I guess.
And does it look like a fresh body, or does it look like it's been there a long time?
You can get closer and inspect if you want to.
I will, but I'm not touching any of the black things.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing.
Leaning over, having a look, kind of assessing whether the any of the blood looks like it could still be wet, whether there's what the flesh looks like on the body, whether it's rotting, that kind of thing.
Okay. Make your medicine check. Okay. You see the limbs and face are quite discoloured. It looks to be a male, quite young, well-dressed, dark hair. The limbs and face are, discoloured. You see large dark veins, almost like track marks, running over like the neck and on any of the exposed skin, really. As you're looking over it, you also notice, as you're craning over, Cora, 2 small puncture wounds on the neck.
Oh.
Are you moving it in any way, or are you just purely going off look at the moment?
No, I'm not touching this.
Okay, yeah, that's all you'd get then. Except also make me a history check with advantage, please, just Cora. You have seen this young man before, but you can't quite put your finger on where.
Do any of you recognise this guy?
Can we see his face?
Yeah, you both make the same check. History of advantage.
Who's that?
Halvor's not even noticed the dead body.
You recognise both the feature and the familial resemblance, somehow more in death than in life. This is Viktor Valakovich.
Oh. Interesting. See, now I'm wondering whether he's got any magical doohickeys on him.
Oh, that dude, yeah.
Good, well remanded, Halvor.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, Malakovich? This is very much like the history check for real life. I recognise him, but I don't know why.
Well, this is Viktor Valakovich.
When last we heard of him, remind me, team, what he'd run off because why?
we were infiltrating the mansion and killing the Baron. Well, killing
His dad.
Izek and locking up the Baron and his wife, but he managed to get away, teleport or something. He had some sort of teleportation circle up in his room, if you recall.
Ah, yeah. Didn't you say there was a circle on the stone that was at the top of this thingy? On the top of our tunnel?
It didn't look like a teleportation circle, though.
But we don't recognise any of the carvings from there from being in his room or anything like that.
No, but I mean, I am right in saying that the markings in his room were very of an arcane nature, and the ones up above were just a bit more primitive.
The ones upstairs were like artistic carvings. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. He did have what you knew were like amateur journeyman sort of arcane runes of teleportation.
How he found his way into here? I don't know, maybe by accident.
From what I know of the undead in our experience, do I think that destroying the brain is a way to stop people being resurrected?
We haven't gone with zombie survival rules so far. No, in D&D, yeah, the destruction of the head isn't like a guaranteed thing in D&D. That's much more like modern media. I don't think it would be like a go for the head.
Yeah,
sort of
magic
things.
zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to coup d'etat him then. Well, if he was a secret zombie, then maybe it would help.
Maybe you should chop his head off and then we can interrogate it.
One for the gore bag. Might be someone who's got some answers.
But I'm not sure whether or not it would be a good idea for us to actually touch him with our hands.
Ain't gonna make any difference. I can't speak to anybody until the dawn raises again.
Ah, yeah.
Would I be able to sever his head without touching the roots with my sword?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm going to chop him.
Okay.
He's old and squishy. It shouldn't be too hard.
So what, you're just basically leaning down the sun sword and severing the neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's done.
Was there anything on the floor around him? Is it just like the rest of it? Just the roots and the black vine things?
Correct, yeah.
Bartendless, do you want to scoop it up using the bag?
I will hold out my hand and do I have it? I do. Yeah. Balisinis. And I will, and from my hand, a spectral hand appears, and I will use Mage Hand to pick up the head and put it into. Well, I'll hold it in front of me and inspect it first. You say he's got two vampire puncture marks on his neck.
It's very presumptuous they'd be vampires.
Yeah, it's very presumptuous. But
I
yes,
mean,
he
there
has,
were two.
but he has 2 puncture marks on the side of his neck.
What could make me come to this?
2 mosquitoes.
Then the were-stapler leaps around the corner.
Do sturges leave marks similar to that?
Make me a nature check. You've avoided the only other sturges you've seen so far.
Oh, poor.
Never seen a sturge in your life, love.
Even the ones down the other way. What stages again?
Yeah. The remainder of the corpse on the floor twitches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As we dehead it.
Yeah. Well, no, not immediately, but a few moments later, just a slight spasm in the stomach.
In the stomach? Oh god, there's going to be something inside him.
Yeah.
Or Roots looking for more flesh.
Halvor, I think you should stab him in the stomach.
And then the chest a little bit, just a...
But if it's the Roots, wouldn't that trigger the tree to know we're here?
I mean, wouldn't it already know if you chopped his head off?
I didn't touch the Roots.
Is he looking a bit husky, like he's been drained quite badly? DM. Like there's not much. Like when we cut his head off, is it pretty much dry when we cut it? It's not like blood pools out everywhere.
No, blood doesn't come pooling out, but it doesn't seem desiccated now.
Okay.
What do you think about Endless? Should
Another little twitch.
I think there's something in here that is going to come out and get us if we don't do something about it first.
Okay, step aside.
I can't.
God.
Yeah, sorry.
And I will thrust.
Off you go!
You thrust, and as you do, the corpse explodes. As a torrent of larger than maggots sort of creatures just come exploding violently out. Halvor, in the midst of it, can you please... Let's have a look. Oh no, I'm going to make an attack on you, Halvor.
Did I at least damage them in some way?
Yeah, you absolutely did. Just roll me a damage, please. Just targeting nothing. Just do a swing and a damage. Okay.
Would I get the bonus damage? Well, you remove one, so...
No, you wouldn't get the huge one. That's fine. Yeah. As these come bursting out, the closest person to them is Halvor. He is going to be... They are all on you. They're all sharing a square with you, but for the purposes of... Because we are swarms, for the purposes of actually rolling attacks, they're next to you. But for Cora and Bartandalis, this is just an absolute swarm has leapt out all over Halvor.
So
I am invisible.
You are invisible.
Apart from the fact I've got things crawling on me.
That's absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, well, you were invisible, and they still latched onto you. But I suppose for Cora and for Bartandalis, there is now the absolutely horrendous fact that these are clinging all over him.
Human maggot
Yeah. Why do I have to put you into combat to do this now? Because it doesn't seem to be just letting me roll an attack. Let me try and put Halvor and these grubs into combat. Oh, God, that fucking noise is back. Now can I attack him? I cannot attack. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, didn't do the... Yeah. Okay, so... 1 hits. 1 does not hit. 1 does not hit.
Do they have disadvantage if I'm invisible?
No.
Oh.
Okay. You see Halvor shake and... Well, the form of Halvor, the Halvor-shaped grubby silhouette becoming more and more invisible as he shoves some of them off. Halvor, you feel a sharp pain, and Cora and Bartandalis. Halvor, please apply 1 piercing damage to yourself. You would see, Cora and Bartandalis, a number of these grubs kind of disappear, almost like wiggling onto themselves in thin air, as several of them seemingly burrow into Halvor's arm.
God! Oh, it's so gross.
The others are on the floor. There's a carpet of them around you. I'm going to add the others into combat.
It's like a botfly. Super minion.
This is a terrible time to get the hiccups.
Super minging. What template does it keep asking who's claiming? There's no templates on this map, is there?
I put down a tiny circle where Bartandalis said he had marked the ground.
Oh, that's what it's really going to be. Oh, yeah, so you have. Okay, we'll go to start some actual combat. Cora, you're up. I'm deleting
Sorry,
that circle.
I was Googling botfly larvae.
What are you going to do?
Oh, good question.
Bartandalis, you're next, then Halvor.
They're all on Halvor. So if I'm not really next to them, so I'm not actually going to get an attack of opportunity if I move away.
That is correct.
Okay. In that case, I am going to move away, and I'm going to. Oof. God, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. So they're all over him.
But they're all over. Some on the floor around him. But yeah, Bartandalis is queuing something up.
Well, I was thinking, I've got the wand of web. If I cast a load of web over him, does that mean they'll be stuck and they can't keep going into him?
That would not apply like that. That would prevent movement, not movement within their square. Their speed would just be 0. So if they're on him, they could continue doing things to him. Come on, what's it going to be?
Oh, I can't fire an arrow at Halvor because there's no point. It's just going to hit Halvor. Oh, God. I don't know.
Cora.
Shit, I'm just gonna hold my turn and try and take lead off Barty because I've got no idea. I don't know what to do.
Okay, Barty, what are you doing?
I'm
Fireball.
gonna step close and I'm going to hold onto my holy symbol and just seeing these things writhing all over and can see them in a rough Halvor-shaped form. I am going to cast Word of Radiance on them.
I'm like, Bartandalis, this is the perfect time for Sacred Flame.
I don't know whether it still necessarily do that if they're multiple targets.
Yeah, fungal swarms.
Hey,
Just fireball.
You said they're all in the same space.
Ooh, all these. Nice. Did it hit them all?
No, one of them saved.
Ugh.
But yet, about half of the grubs you can see just burn off and just fall to the floor, shriveling. Anything else in Bartandalis?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, Halvor, it's you. What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna stop, drop, and roll and try and smush as many of them against the walls and floor as I can.
Okay. I suppose that would be in...
Bludgeoning damage?
Yeah. I'm thinking about what sort of attack roll that would be. I don't want to. I feel like an improvised weapon would be too like conservative damage for the weight of this guy rolling around it.
What about them doing it? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to do them all doing a dexterity saving throw.
They're not going to move, though, are they? That's the thing.
They're not. Roll me a d20. They're taking a d20 bludgeoning damage. 7 to all. Yeah, you just see this bizarre, the kind of hollow grub man just falls to the floor, and then you just see this carpet of grubs, some of them just exploding and like squashing in on themselves. Some of them doing these weird like loop-the-loops in the air on this invisible floor. This is very surreal. Anything else from Halvor?
I don't think there's much else I can do. No. Nothing else.
Okay. Halvor, you feel this writhing and pushing under your skin as the grubs in your arm burrow deeper, and you just have to really clench and steel yourself against the pain. You take a further point of damage, please, if you take it off, and you just feel whatever in your arm, well, you know what it is, it's getting deeper. And you feel like before much longer, it'll be too deep to be retrieved. Okay. The grubs
Any paralyzing things?
are going to continue to attack Halvor.
Whilst they do that, I'm going to call to Cora. I need a dagger. I need to cut them out of my arm.
Does a 24 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not missing, are they?
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Does, okay. So, let me just double check. That is... You feel another 5 grubs boring into you. A couple just at your... 2 just at your collarbone, 1 at the top of your thigh, 2 on your back, and they're just starting to... You just feel these horrible... They're eating you. They're literally eating you and working their way under your flesh. Cora.
Having heard Halvor, I'm going to get my silver dagger out, and where I've seen them going into his arm, so they're the ones that are going to be the most advanced, I'm going to use the dagger to help to try and retrieve them.
Okay. You are going to be... Well, I'm not going to make an attack against him because he's willing, but there's going to be damage done against Halvor, and you are getting right up and against these grubs. I would give to both of you, by the way, sorry. Nothing's happened because of it yet, but Bartandalis, as you stepped as close as you did to Halvor, you just got the sense that from just the movement of them that some of these grubs were aware of your presence, even though you're invisible. Mm-hmm. Perhaps through proximity, or maybe the vibrations you're making on the floor. So they are aware of you, and they would be aware of Cora if she gets that close.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Just make a silver attack against Halvor. We'll say we're gonna half the damage of a dagger, because it isn't like you're trying to jam it through a vital organ. You are like digging into him though and cutting back. No Jones can call it one person.
Does it make a difference that I'm doing a silver dagger offhand attack?
Not the attack roll.
No. You don't have to do an attack thinking about it. We're just going to say it's one person damage. So tell me what you're doing.
So I'm going up to Halvor. I'm trying to take care to not actually touch the area where any of these bugs are, because they're scaring the life out of me in real life as well as in character.
Well, keep in mind, any part of Halvor that is not a grub, you can't see anyway.
I should not be able to see like the trail these guys have left, like a blood.
No, because as they've burrowed, that's what I was saying before. As they've burrowed into you, you've seen one just sort of like disappear slowly in thin air as it's gone into him.
And if he's moving around, I'm not going to know where this is, am I?
No.
In that case, I can see the writhing mass, and I'm just going to drop the dagger next to Halvor in the hope that he can do it then, because I'm not going to know where they are. And I am going to stamp on anything that's, or actually no, I'm going to grab my book, the heaviest looking book I've got. So if rituals and rites most sacred, I'm going to hit Halvor with it to swat them.
Sacred, Lindsay. Most sacred. And you're using it to squash fucking bugs.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Halvor, make me a dex saving throw of advantage. You narrowly avoid taking a book to the dome as you used to look up and see Lindsay with Cora 2 hands above her head just swinging this tome down. Cora, roll me 1d20.
Is it higher in here, or are we still bent over?
You're still very bent over. She was knelt down.
Oops, sorry, that was 2. Can we roll again?
I'll go for the first one, which was a 10. So you managed to go smashing through quite a lot of these grubs. Very few remain. Anything else from you?
Do I get a second attack? Can I do it again?
Sure.
Then, I mean, I've already got another roll. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll another d20 for me. Why'd you keep doing it? Advantage?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, it's Halvor dodging again. You just see Bartandus as you're pulling into, your holy spells to try and grant it. In the end, you see Cora pull up his book and she just is on her knees slamming all over the place. You just see
I just see these things flattening little square patches.
This flying book. With a book even being visible?
No, you're holding it. You're holding the book. So
but yeah, eventually there are no grubs still moving.
Yes! Rites most sacred, yes.
I grab the dagger and I'm going to start trying to cut out any larvae that are burrowing inside me.
As you are digging in, first of all, give yourself a point of piercing damage. As you are digging in, you just feel the pain intensify as you can tell that these, I think you've got 8 in you now, are all just rapidly digging away. Eating away. Even in response to you working like the dagger tip in, you could just feel this intense pain that makes it really difficult to concentrate, and you know that they are just getting so deep. You do not manage to get any out with a dagger. But you do take another 8 points of damage as the 8 grubs in you persisted. Halvor is looking bad. Yeah, Halvor isn't fucking invisibility. Fuck me. Halvor is not... You're not feeling good, Halvor. You are just in pain all over. You can quite literally feel that you are being consumed from the inside out.
Help! I can't get them out! They're burrowing!
Have you any spells that will paralyze anything, Barty?
And I am rapidly flicking through my spell book.
Or what about the spell that will drive everything away?
It doesn't work like that. Does it?
It's undead, isn't it? 6 seconds of conversation. Another 8 points off Halvor. You just feel them boring away through you.
Can I see the sum sword? Is that on the floor now?
I don't know. Where is it, Halvor?
I guess.
I will pick up the stun sword and I will hold it close to one of the holes and see whether that looks like it's trying to draw the creature out.
Well, you can see any holes.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm going to hold it close to where Halvor is and see whether or not I see anything appearing.
You do not.
Can't tell what's happening. Am I dropping invisibility or what?
I don't see how we're going to get them out of them otherwise, yeah.
The pain's getting worse, Halvor. Another 8 damage.
I'll drop invisibility.
There you all are, guys. Halvor looks atrocious. Oh, no,
Why are we all in the
actually,
dark?
actually made you invisible as a I started actually making people invisible instead of removing the invisibility condition.
What about if we've got some other dead flesh? Have you got anything in your bag that we can use? What about my hand, Barty?
Oh,
That'll do.
I mean, we've got other stuff that they can eat. I've got Emil's head. That's pretty fresh.
Sure, let's go for that.
I'll take Emil's head out and we'll hold it towards the wounds of Halvor.
You pause a few seconds. Halvor
I'm going to
looks
drink the
absolutely
Estus
pained.
flask.
You're going to drink the Estus flask. Okay, yeah. You're taking another 8 damage, so the Estus flask will offset that slightly.
Can I see if I know anything about these particular?
You absolutely can. Make me a nature check.
I do know anything about these things. And we all start thinking. Can I roll it with advantage?
No.
While we're all thinking collectively? I don't know anything.
Is anybody else going to see if they know what these are? Oh,
Sure.
what is that effect for, Halvor?
Huh?
The effect on you?
No, that's a reaction tracker.
Oh.
Because I'm acting out of my turn.
Ah. Halvor, make me a nature check. Think.
Yeah, you want to be thinking. Come on.
It's hard to think when you've got
It is.
maggots eating you.
It is hard to think. You see those same sort of dark veins, those like track marks, are starting to rise up on Halvor's face and on his arms. Halvor, make me a medicine check with advantage. Yeah, just the pain is really sharpening your senses because it's your own mortality is present in front of you. No matter where they've all gone into you, you just feel that all of these grubs, no matter where they entered from, they are slowly consuming and they all seem to be boring towards your chest.
I don't know whether it's going to do anything. I will take out the heartstone that we got off the hags. I don't know if they're eating or poisoning you, but just keep hold of this for now.
I grab it.
As you grab it, you are absolutely racked with spasms as you just feel these hot bursts of intensity inside you, all a few inches along from where the grubs bore in. You take 26 points of necrotic damage, Halvor. But then, other than like the blood trickling out of the open wounds, you feel no further movement.
So they've died?
Yeah, they've all just burst inside him, I think.
But Halvor, I mean, Halvor's been beaten up and attacked and things, but this is possibly some of the most dishevelled and drained you've ever seen Halvor look, and he looks very, very bad.
I kind of like put my hands on the, hey, you're alright. You're alright.
Jesus Christ.
You've got these horribly...
I mean, by helm.
You've got these horribly just open, clean holes all over you now. Our popping would have a field day.
Do we keep moving?
I mean, I don't particularly want to see if any more show up.
Let's go. I don't.
Ooh,
okay.
big heals.
Son.
So there's a big spider's web down here.
I'll take spiders any day over those things.
But again,
Is your sword still set to only 20 foot? Or because I deleted you, did it come back on?
I don't know. I will set it to 20.
Yeah, looks like it's a bit bigger at the moment.
I just set it to 20.
Cool.
So just beyond this corner, the path splits into two, and there's spider's webs blocking both ways.
These spider webs are not like the big Skyrim. Hey, there's a giant spider in here. These are not difficult terrain. They are not. Hey, they're hiding a giant spider sort of webs.
Okay, cool, excellent. In that case, I'll move on.
A giant spider.
Ah! Not one giant spider, 7 million tiny spiders.
More of the
Oh.
same, Cora. You
However-
see hundreds of sturges latched onto the walls, onto the roots.
So I'm not going straight on. Follow me, guys. Oh, no, dead end. Don't follow me, guys.
We're not invisible now, though, are we?
No, you're not, and you're waving a sun sword as well. Remember, they did not react again. No, again, none of these sturges are flying around or even fluttering. They're all just gorging on the roots.
So there does look like another pathway that goes past them, but I'm not sure if we can sneak by without disturbing them.
Man, this is the second fucking pen that's run out while I've been making this fucking map.
Thank you, Strahd.
Thanks, Ostrada.
Well, there's
Cool.
two big crowds of these. We're not going to get past here without walking through them.
Why?
Well, maybe let's try the third path. I've seen a lot of things, but those things scare me.
Cora, as you sort of step into this corridor, you get a horrible smell coming ahead.
Does it smell like decaying flesh by any
It
chance?
absolutely smells like decaying flesh.
Something's died down here. What's the red X on the wall to the north?
I drew it.
Ah.
It's supposed to be Bartendless's mark. I assume he left it at the crossroads.
I didn't. I did it over here, but it's fine.
Where's the noise coming from?
Make a perception check. To your south.
There's something alive down here, and I don't like the sound of it. Halvor, are you feeling strong enough if we've got to fight?
Tell me to take the lead.
You hear a bit of scraping of soil and heavy footsteps.
Don't take the lead if you're not feeling up to it.
You see, lurching around corners, stomping in your direction, two horrible looking creatures. No noticeable eyes.
Oh.
But they
Just
can sense us.
A horrendous smell, and these tendrils of no noticeable eyes on the face. You will see from the tentacle at the back.
Oh no!
There are eyes on that, and just an open maw and two other appendages just covered in teeth. They pretty much fill a corridor each and just both come steaming towards you. Can everyone please roll me initiative? Oh, we end the combat so you can roll new initiatives.
Ostiugs! These are creatures most foul. I'm presuming you kept one of the heartstones on you for now, Halvor.
Yeah.
Why would you ask that, Barton? Cora, you're up.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the dude that I can see, which is the one I think that is to the west of the two.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire some arrows at it.
Any ranged attack that was not from you, Cora, would be at disadvantage down here. But you chose But you've chose the hunter specialization, range specialization, but just kept looking out in Barovia so far.
Yeah.
I was not sold on your spec at all until the Bone Grinder fight. Okay.
It's been so long since I've done Hunter's Mark, I'm struggling to even find it now.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Christ.
Loud.
Hunter's Mark's quite
Well,
loud,
that
eh?
was fixed, and it seems to have jumped back up to. Before you do it again, I'm going to go in and I'm going to remove the sound from that spell because holy
Okay.
shit!
So I'm going to fire on this dude.
Delete the audio. Oh, it came off because you were touching it. Where are we? Yeah, audio removed. Jesus Christ, that was definite.
And I'm going to go again.
Okay.
Oh, and I did need a Hunter's Mark as well, sorry, forgot. Oh no, that's fine. I thought that was the other roll. Fine.
So how big are these things? Are they 10 feet wide?
They're filling
Yeah,
the
yeah, they
thing.
just they are filling the corridors completely as they come towards you.
Are they like kind of like scraped because we're still bent over, or is it opened up
Yeah,
here?
no, it's all sort of scraping. They're kind of just carving it as they go a bit. It's just a squish for all involved.
Sure.
Do I look like I've made any kind of impact on this thing?
Your arrows have hit. Yeah, it sort of squealed a little bit actually as they hit.
Okay, I don't think that we're ready for this. I think we need to retreat, so I am going to say, let's go back up! And I'm going to start retreating.
Okay.
Except the game is paused, so I can't.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So you're all squeezing through, so you're not moving through people in the way you would normally, because it is jam-packed corridors. You can certainly say that if Barty moves, you can then take your movement.
Can I? How far can I go in this tight corridor?
Half your usual speed, so 50. Oh no, you're 40, aren't you?
I'm 35.
Oh, okay.
So that's 15 now.
Yeah. Well, that's if Barty moves. Barty may push on. He might have an idea or something like that. So for now, you remain,
Ah, true.
but you may be able to move.
She's holding her movement for
yeah.
when I move.
Well, for if you move.
Well, yeah.
Why is it constant fucking fire Agni Kai music? Not the playlist I expected. This is going to push
Obviously, if I see
forward.
him pushing, yeah, if I see Barty pushing forward, then I wouldn't be retreating. So
The smell is horrendous, Halvor.
Oh my god, it stinks. Oh, it's also trying to kill me. Fuck.
No effect. Next one comes forcing down towards you. Let me just check something. Yes. This one leans in on you for a bite. Does not hit, but then its tentacles go around and swipe out at Cora twice. Oof. What's your multi-attack defense? +4 for the next one, isn't it?
Ooh, let me see if the new version worked. Press that
Okay.
button.
So I couldn't run away. This is shit.
Oh yeah, it did work. Cool.
And can you see if it's affected her AC?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's see if it turns off. That'll be the nicest thing. Ooh.
And that would have hit without it. Nice.
Nice.
Yay!
Wait, it comes on if
Yeah, and it comes on if I get
she
hit.
hits.
Oh, okay. So the second one. So it's only if you're hit by an attack it triggers.
Yeah, then the
Yeah.
second one doesn't.
Okay, so it didn't trigger, and the second one did hit.
Dang.
So do you want to turn the status back off, Cora?
Oh no, she can't. She has to wait until the turn's over.
Oh, of course, yeah. So yeah, that digs into you. As it hits in, you feel it's a heavy blow from it crushing into you, but then you just feel that all those teeth that are stuck onto it all just pierce in. It's like the world's most big, dirty BCG just goes slamming into you. And I'm afraid you are grappled and restrained by this tentacle, Cora.
I also have to throw a Constitution saving
You
throw because
do.
of my thingy.
You do. You're good. You're good.
We're still being stealthy.
Good news, everyone. They can't see us. So you are... Where are we? You are grappled and you are restrained.
Well, this is shit. If Barty just moved out of my way when I wanted him to, I could have been halfway up the tunnel. Jesus, Barty.
Bartandalis. Yeah, why didn't you just move out of turn? Bartandalis, it's
alright,
you,
I'm moving
Halvor,
now.
you're next.
I'm moving now. I'm leaving her.
Oh,
Fuck
great.
off.
Cheers, mate.
Fuck her.
Okay.
Alvor, she's pulled to one side. There's room to get through. Let's go.
You bunch of bastards.
I will with Sanctum Indum Ando Halvor Jorgensen, and I'll cast Bless on the three of us using my fateful naming. That doesn't use a skill point. I will target us all. One moment. Bliss. What am I concentrating on? Oh, it
It
must
was
say I'm
invisibility
still concentrating
before.
on invisibility. Okay, yeah.
It reads it from the little icon.
Okay, I've done it.
That
done.
doesn't have any effects attached to it.
There you go.
Weird. Should do.
Should it?
We're all blessed anyway.
Yeah, I thought you had the DAE SRD one. I'll have to look into that. Okay. So everyone is blessed.
Yeah, and then I mean, it's not really
Oh,
much.
I did have it working, but then you got me to import your bullshit new one with your dead effects on. That's what it was. I had it set to the spell icon one. Go on, sorry about Analyst. So that, did you say other than that?
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in me moving away now, but I will back up slightly so that we are out of the way if anybody wants to move past me.
Okay. Halvor, it's you.
I would like to move past you, please.
Your health.
Gee, thanks.
What's Halvor going to do?
Halvor will try and... Can I try and break the grapple? Can I try and wrestle the tentacle from her?
No, the teeth seem to have punctured into her. You can try and hurt it to a point where it decides to release her, but there does not appear to be there's not immediately a mechanical disengage.
But he could grant her advantage for her trying to escape?
He could try to help. He could try and create an opportunity to increase the likelihood of her escaping.
Restrained. Fucking hell. I need to check what restraint even does. Restrained creature experiences 0 attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Disadvantage on dex saves. I will. Is she, I mean, I assume she can still use her action to try and break free. I will take the help action and stay where I am.
Okay, so you're going to assist her on her attempt to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cora, it is you.
Oh, so it's an action to try and escape, is it?
It is. I'll tell you now. It is a DC 13 to escape. So you have Bless.
Right. Okay, cool.
Ooh, turn that off.
Turn what off?
When I type, it's panning to my character.
Oh, it's per user. You have to go into the settings.
It's per user now. What?
Well, it didn't pan me anywhere, so.
What's the point? Why do I need to see what I'm saying? Ridiculous.
In case you type
panned
"I'm
me.
lost" and it moves you to your character.
Oh, yeah, no, it
Yeah,
does
sounds
work.
me.
Yeah, pan me. Right, so
Um,
we have to turn it off. Okay.
So what do I need to roll to try and escape? Sorry.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Let's see which one I'm better at.
Acrobatics.
By far.
And I'm helping, so advantage.
And you're blessed, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's
Yep.
not a save though, is it? It's not a saving throw. It's in a proposed thing she's doing, right?
Just a check.
Yeah, just a check. But you do manage to get out.
So was that was my action gone now?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm running away.
Okay. It will strike at you as you go to move out of its reach.
Ah, what? Is that an attack of opportunity even though I'm not that close?
Yep, because it has the ability to
10
do
foot
so.
range.
What a twat.
So let me just make that attack on you. Misses.
Run!
Anything else from Cora?
I've run behind Barty, pushing him forward.
Take him! Take him! Okay.
I'm so small, he's much juicier. Alvar!
Oh, the dice bounced off another die. I've not seen that before. Just coming in, the stench waiting on you from both of them, Halvor, but none of them seemingly managing to land. Finally, some good fucking dice rolls. Remind me the uncanny dodge. Why is that? Why is that also not showing up for you? Has it showed the 20 roll for you all?
Yeah.
No.
So it has for Halvor, it hasn't for Bart.
No. I can see that it made a
really-
It's
tentacle
not for me
attack,
either.
but
Yeah.
it's still got broken icons for me for some reason.
So did you see that? Oh well, that's that's because of reasons I no longer have installed. But yeah, oh now it's pulled through.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's
that's-
because it was prompting me for a reaction when I got hit, so I think it was
Ah, okay. So here's some critical damage. And then what have you dodged? Have you dodged you've dodged a portion of the damage off as healing?
waiting. Halving it.
Nice. Will that apply automatically? Or have you got?
I will put in 8 now.
manual it? And you too are grappled and restrained.
Oh,
However,
God,
I
no.
imagine not for particularly long. Okay, Barty, it is you. Oh, let's double check. That was a bite and 2 tentacles, isn't it? Yep. Okay, Barty, it's you.
I turn to Cora and I look to Halvor like, these things might just follow us through the entire tunnel. There's no way out. We're just gonna get backed up and have sturgeons on one side and these things on the other. If we move, we might at least bottleneck them and get them trapped so we only need to fight one at a time, but we can't just keep running.
After you then.
And I will... I mean, I can only see this one, so I will attack that one and I will use Word of Radiance.
Isn't Word of Radiance the 5-foot range one?
Oh, sorry. Secret Failure. Fuck you!
It is the fucking worst spell.
It's just ridiculous.
I bet you Sacred Flame is like Illidan in Hearts. I bet you if you watched anybody else's stream, like that's their like absolutely wonder spell that just clears rooms of enemies out. But when you play as Sacred Flame...
Because I'm...
Just with the stream delay, just as Juan types out, maybe today's the day Sacred Flame works. Oh.
No. Thing is, though, it's not... You know, if we're going off the HOTS thing, then it's not me failing, it's my team's shit.
Okay, any fails in bottom the list?
Scrub bronze. I am going to... I think... Yeah, I've still got eyes on it, so... Oh, no, I've not got eyes on Hal. I'm gonna wait here.
Okay. Halvor, it's you. You are grappled and restrained.
We'll try and break free.
DC 13. You succeed. Oh, really clear. Oh, no, I don't do clear all.
That's my action, right?
Yes.
Guys, back up! They've got a long reach! And I'm gonna back away, eating the opportunity attack.
Okay, only one of them still has... Oh, no, it's just been their turn. Yeah, they both have one. So, first of all... That one misses. This one... Misses.
I can't really back
trapped.
away any further.
I mean, you can. You can go there. And you
Yeah,
can
but
go
if I
there.
stand there, then they can get close enough that they could hit you as well.
I mean, only one of them can hit us, though, right? So we're going to have to fight these one at a time. We need to get it so that one is stuck behind the other one.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe we should move further up the tunnel then.
Well, I kind of thought that's what you were going to do.
Didn't want to leave you because if you didn't get away, then it could have been a bit of a bad thing, you know?
What are you doing, Halvor?
I'll take another step.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it. So there's only one that's going to be able to get in there now.
Cora, it's you.
We hope.
So I'm going to move 5 foot diagonally over this way, which means that I can see the dude that's immediately to the east, I think he is. So I am going to fire on him. Oh, he's not the dude that I've got the hunter's mark on at the minute, is he?
He is not.
No, never mind. I'm still going to fire on him.
While you're making... Are you making another attack after this, Cora?
Oh, badly missed. Yes, I am.
While you are, I'm just grabbing your glass of water. 1 second.
Yeah, Halvor rejoins the group and is like, guys, back up, I'll block the way. Don't stay in tentacle range.
So second one... So first one was a bad miss. Second one hit.
Second one I hit. So I've only moved 5 foot so far. So am I allowed 15 in total or 20
Yes,
in total?
Yeah, generally
15
round down, so 15.
Round down 15. So I can move that back there and there for my 15.
Okay.
We don't know what's off to the west, do we?
I think it's a dead end.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's going to bite Halvor. It is going to tentacle Halvor. It's going to tentacle Bartandalus.
This is going to be the one.
Well, it was almost a 20 then for me.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh.
Has that one just pissed off?
Bartandalus, it's you. Halvor, you're next.
Also, if you don't like the next up sounds, you can turn them off just for you. I think they're quite good for us as players.
Okay, I am going to move and take a hit, I guess.
No, because they both used their... Oh god, but just keep moving that. Don't know what... Some return order is a bit... keeps throwing me. Yes, it would make a tentacle against you.
No, you must remember, we now have a little icon for reaction.
We're rolling a lot of 8s. 8 is the number of this session. Yeah, misses.
I don't mind that. And yeah, I will try and Sacred Flame.
I mean, it says that.
That's why I said try.
Sacred Flame! That's how I imagine it sounds.
Yay! That's a good damage as well. That was an 877. So if anyone's going to hit, does it look like it does any extra damage on this thing?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's my go.
And I really cannot. My descriptive skills are not enough to accurately convey just how terrible this smells. This is like if the most disgusting, stinky tip was also filled with bodies and then was baked in an oven, a wet oven, that is what this would smell like. A wet,
Paint a vivid picture.
a wet, fleshy compost heap that was sizzling away on top of Ayers Rock. Is that all from you, Bartanellis?
I'm breathing through my mouth. Yeah.
Okay, Halvor, to you. Corey, you're next.
I keep the shield up, and I'm going to be ducking my head behind it, vomiting into my hand that's holding the sunsword a little bit, and I'm going to dodge.
Okay. Cora, to you.
I'm going to come back there so I can see the dude. Then I'm going to fire an arrow at him. This is now the one that I've got
It is.
Hunter's Mark on. Awesome.
Well, actually, you can because he's already had his reaction. That's fine.
Hits.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. And again, my friend.
Hits. Doesn't look too happy. Looks quite wounded. The smell, somehow, gets worse. Okay. Anything else from Cora?
I'm gonna move back out. Well, if I move back out of his reach now, is he gonna have attack of opportunity
Nope.
on me anyway?
Nope.
He's already used it.
Fab. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of his reach
He
then.
gets it back now, so yeah, now is
No!
the time to move.
Run away!
This is going to... Oh, no, I'm about to try and attack Halvor from his own menu. It will bite. Why hasn't that... Oh, that
It's
mace,
prompting me for a reaction. Does it hit?
That rolled I think it was a 19. Well, a 19 came up before I added the modifiers. I can't see what the modifiers are till it finishes rolling for some reason. Plus a 6. So would a 25 have hit you?
It would.
So choose your reaction if you so wish.
I have.
Oh, really? Okay, now it comes through. That was annoying. Don't like that pause. Can you make me a DC 15 con saving throw, please? Oh, actually, you are holding onto the Heartstone, aren't you?
I am. Well,
no,
I don't have
I
it in my hand, no.
Okay, make it anyway then. Oh, you did, and you were fine. Cool. And then it will... Attack of Tentacles, also disadvantageously. Bartandalis, it's you. Halvor, you're next.
Poor. Even worse. I'm just kind of praying under my breath, throwing out sacred flames for days. That's me.
Okay, Halvor, to you. Corey, you're next.
I'm gonna keep just holding the line so that we can just fight the one and keep dodging.
Okay,
plan.
Cora, it's you.
Cora do what Cora do best.
This isn't my time for complaining.
Funny man.
He's not taking an attack of opportunity this time, though.
Well, I can't attack him any other way, so what am I going to do?
Next time, move there so you don't have to keep moving in and out.
Is that going to be out of his reach?
I think so. If it's a movable
No.
square.
Oh, yeah, I could move the other side.
It's gone very smoky now. I can't really see anything.
It has.
But for
Oh,
now, you
it's
attack.
actually deliberate.
It looked different than this. It was better. Visibility is meant to be lower. I liked how it worked before. Because we're looking at a smoke effect that has been scaled up massively, so it's kind of more like a weird filter than an actual environmental effect. It still gives a bit of the effect. It's better than it being... It looks much better than if it was off. This map, for me, is like, on my video, it's like, hey, look at how fucking shite this map is in Dungeon Draft I made in an hour, and here's how good it can look with, with FX Master, and then FX Master fucking broke. It's looking bad, Cora. It's looking dead, Cora. Tell me how you kill it.
Yeah! Screw you! So I see it's Overmore coming in, trying to grab hold of Halvor one more time, and this arrow just goes straight through his mouth, down into his throat, and he kind of chokes on the arrow, and blood sputters up out of his mouth, and he drops and blocks the way so the other one can't come through.
Sorry, my Discord cut out there. Did you say you shot it through its eye?
No, I bloody didn't!
I know.
Oh, it's fine.
It slumps to the floor. Doesn't fall particularly far, because as you can see, this thing was very almost spherical anyway in terms of where its legs were sat, but it just sags forward. You could clamber over it without any sort of check. It's more for effect than anything. But yes, it is
Could
dead.
the other one clamber over it?
No.
I'm tempted just to leave this one.
Kind of lie on top of it and like shimmy through the gap.
I mean, if you know it, yeah. But if any of you knew anything about these creatures, which you didn't actually roll to see if you did, and although I'm sure that at least Barty and maybe even Halvor out of character do know, the other one would quite gleefully munch this in a matter of minutes to get to you. Anything else from Cora?
I'm going to say, let's get out of here quick.
Is there another way that we can go?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we don't know what's this way. We might as well press on if we can take them one at a time.
How can we can't get past it?
We can squeeze.
So yeah, no. So I said you can squeeze your way past this dead one. Yeah. The other one couldn't because that's just as big, but you could absolutely squeeze past.
Just touching all its rotten, stinky flesh.
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
It's like clambering over the fucking dirtiest, deadest beached whale in a tight corridor.
Grim. I'm just going to move to here for now because I don't want to go over there and then be faced with something I can't attack. So I'm going to hold on here, ready to go over.
Okay.
I will lead the way, squeezing in, trying not to vomit the entire time.
Maybe Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
DC 16. You manage to keep your stomach.
And we're already moving at a slow pace, but I'm going to be moving constantly dodging braced to keeping shield up wherever I go.
Gesture to Cora. Ladies first.
Gee, thanks. Well, it's your turn.
We're not in combat.
Oh, we're not. Okay, sorry.
Are we
It's
all
gone.
having to roll this Constitution?
It's more
Saving
for flavour. Just because he said it.
That's fine.
You don't have to. If you would like to impose it on yourself, you absolutely can.
No. I'm kind of like, I pause for a moment, contemplate casting Misty Step so I don't have to squeeze through it. And then, kind of like between my back, scraping against the roof. Actually, I'm going to go over it with it. No, my front, facing upwards. So I'm kind of like going backwards on my back across it.
Okay.
And then as I get off, I look around. And I will. And I just am my pants. I will cast Prestidigitation and start cleaning myself up.
Do you have 9th level Prestidigitation?
Actually, no, I won't. I just, I kind of like consider it, and then I'm like, smell might help. I don't know, maskers maybe.
Come on, I don't know where the other one went.
Oh man, the walling here is real weird.
Diog, get behind me!
Is that it? Yeah,
What?
Can I see what the fuck you?
we can see it.
Oh,
Where?
it's the same one. We looped around.
Yeah. This is what I'm loving about this place. Yeah, as you go around the corner, you see it for a second, but when you realise it is wedged into the floor. So you literally just did a little loop around that tiny pillar, and we're like, dwarf! Amazing.
Runs in, starts stabbing his dead one. That's just great.
Cora, what are you doing? Get behind
Yeah,
me.
careful, Cora. There's consequences in this place.
Spider's webs. Ah!
The smell gets worse.
I'm gonna cast this a spot here.
I can smell something. I can hear it. It's getting close. Don't stand within 5 feet of me.
If you're doing your mark there, Halvor, whatever you did before, do you want to draw another? Do you want to draw?
Oh yeah,
another
you could just go to the little pencil icon, and
Oh,
then
it
the
wa-
one that looks
do you
like a
know
little squiggle.
It
have
looked like it was a nice. You don't. Oh, do players not have the squiggle?
I do.
I don't
'Cause
know.
you're trusted, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
wouldn't have thought that would affect it, but maybe it does.
I think you just have to have it turned on or turned off. So if you want to just do another marker here, however, somewhere. Do it over here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, it's on the wall. Oof, but... Oh my god, is that on the wall? Is that there? Jesus. All the effects are over the top of the pen.
Oh, are they? Well, I suppose
Which
that's
is quite
better.
quite
that's
poignant.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Halvor, you see the creature. It's back to you, forcing its way down the corridor as it disappears from sight.
Oi! You!
Can it turn around?
It cannot. Are you pursuing it, Halvor?
I guess, yeah. Guys, keep coming, but don't get too close to me.
Okay.
I would imagine that our bless has probably run off now. It only lasts for a minute. We had to crawl over the thing.
Are Cora and Bartan's getting close enough to get involved in this?
If I'm not paused.
I can get involved from quite a distance.
See where the hell it is now. Is it up there?
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay. Halvor.
So does it look like it's gonna turn around? Well, I don't know yet, so I'm gonna move in range of it, and I'm gonna dodge again for now.
I will not cast my light spell because that just makes everything look impossible to see.
Okay. So you're not attacking. You're just getting in range and being dodge.
Indeed.
Okay, Cora. To you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you are moving out of. You're moving
Where
out
are
of
you
turn,
going,
sir.
Bertie?
Well, I can't. I literally can't see it from here now, though.
Retreat, kind sir. Retreat.
Yeah, he dipped around the corner. The light of the sun sword vanishes for the most part and casts a little bit of a glow here.
So I'm going to go there. And I can see the creature now. Oh no! It's quite close,
Now that
but I
you're
couldn't get it
occupying my
otherwise.
spot, that's how I'll
Well,
let
you shouldn't have been there in the first place. You should have been behind me, mate. So wait
you
your turn.
stop. You were just pricking about.
It was my turn. It's not your turn. It's my turn.
Not in turns.
Here we are.
We are.
You
We're
rolled
in combat,
initiative.
Oh, are we all in this?
Did you not? Did you not? Oh, it's auto done it. I thought that's why I said, "Why are you moving, sir?" Because I thought he's rolled initiative, but then he's just like, "Hey!"
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know.
Ah, okay.
So where should I be then?
You will say you there because otherwise you're not, no point you're wasting it. You're not going to have been a full turn behind your companions. You're going to have been keeping pace before Halvor close distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cora, on your godly appointed turn,
Thank you very much.
What would you like to do?
My other dude's dead, so I can move my hunter's mark from a bonus action onto this dude now, and I'm going to fire some arrows.
Just before you do, I will point out that Halvor was very deliberately not attacking. Are you
Why was
just
Halvor
going
not
for
attacking?
it? I think you want to see what it was going to do. Are you?
No,
saying,
I'm
"Fuck it, let's
attacking.
roll"?
Sod this.
Okay,
No, I'm not
okay.
waiting to see what it's going to do. Fuck that.
Hits. And hits. Okay.
And then I'm going to quickly duck out of the way.
Okay. It just tries to flee, it would seem, and push ahead. Just to try and get away from you. Does Halvor do anything?
Yes, Halvor does something. If it's going to be trying to move out of range, I'm going to react Sunbladely.
It is going to try and react Sunbladely. Hits. It does not move.
Is Cora within 5 feet of me? Is she?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you can bait and switch her.
Hey!
Does she count as being like? Because I don't get it if there's other people next to me. Is the point?
I'm hiding behind a wall.
Yeah, she's within 5 feet of you. What is it? What is it are you looking at? Oh, Rakish Audacity.
No, I don't get the brutal strike extra damage.
Ah, right. No. She is.
If someone-
She is adjacent with how
What?
natural these
Bullshit.
animals are. Okay, so being unable to flee, it will. And you just hear that sort of echo. Make me a perception check, Halvor and Cora.
Oh, I'm not feeling that perceptive today.
From behind it, beyond it, Cora, down the corridor, you begin to hear an increasingly loud tide of chittering and flapping.
Oh no.
Well, more buzzing than flapping.
I think there's some more of those things down there. I don't know if we should follow.
But then, I don't know why it's saying it's Cora's turn. Oh, it's because of... there we go. So it couldn't move. It is going to, for its action, try to bite Halvor. Is Halvor still dodging?
He is.
But
Turn around.
So it has missed.
But he missed anyway. And then it is going to tentacle...
Is it turned around now?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I can't see anything else going on.
And it's going to tentacle Cora.
Am I not hiding out of the way?
Both failed.
I can't see it.
It can see you.
How can it see me when I can't see it?
Oh, is it my
Not
DM? It's my bloody DM map showing it all. Well, it missed anyway. Bartandalus. Oh, why hasn't that rolled? Bartandalus, it's you.
Okay.
Halvor, you're next.
I mean, I see this tail whip round the corner, and there's not very much I can do, I don't think.
I need to back up. Get back.
Then I shall back up. I'm not going too far because I can't see that far back here. Yeah, that's.
Okay, Halvor, it's you.
I'm going to continue dodging, and I'm going to move back out of its reach.
Okay.
Can I? I mean, I will eat an attack of opportunity if
Okay.
necessary. Can I move past Cora? Is there enough room to squeeze by?
No, there is no by squeezing in here.
Oh,
Attack opportunity misses you.
Well, then that's as far as I can move. So that's it.
Okay. Oh, why has that stopped doing math? Oh, is that because of this? Huh. Oh, it's changed the space. I don't like that. Down the corridor, flooding past the Othug, comes a swarm of biting, blood-drinking sturges. They fly over it and they end here. Any target occupying the same space as the swarm at the start of the target's turn, well, we will get to that when it is your turn. Which it is...
On both of them?
It is on both of them.
Oof.
Which, now, Cora, can you please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw?
No.
Oh dear. Okay, so first of all, you take...
Are you still thinking this creature? Oh, it's a swarm of bats thingy.
Now, I'll apply this to you. In fact, no, I can't get to you because you're under the turn. No, I can get to Cora. No, I can't get to Cora. Cora, can you please remove 4 HP? Then can you please remove... And then a further 9 HP. So a total of 13 HP taken off.
Done.
Okay. That one cannot quite get to you, but you see beyond it, Halvor, this just swarm of sturges blasts around you all, but even through them, you just see another cloud of them. You're flying down the tunnel towards you. Oh, let's change the music. Why is the music still on this? The fuck? Okay. The Othug, who also has to make a DC 14 con saving throw. Yeah, he's good. He's good, boy. He's going to... I have to move that for a second so I can target Halvor. He's going to make all 3 on Halvor. The bite is a failure.
I am still dodging.
He's dodging. Yep. Oh, never mind.
Lord.
The dice is taking care of it for me. And the last one is disadvantageous. A triple nat ones. Amazing. Okay, it does nothing. Bartandalis, it you. You just see Cora and Halvor at the corner, and then just a sudden...
Okay. I'm trying to target the Sturge, but I have Halvor and Cora stood on top of it. So can you move the Sturge's token to like the right a little bit? Oh, there you go. Hey-haw. And I will back up one, and then I'm going to...
I continue calling to both of them. Both of you! Back up! Back up! More!
Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, I hope this one hits. And I am backing up into the darkness now.
Okay. Halvor, before you do anything, can you please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw?
Probably. Oh my god!
You spoke too soon.
Okay. You are taking a total of 21 points damage, please. You weren't raging, were you?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Then you take 21 points damage. Please, let me know when you've applied it.
Well, I'm waiting for the fucking dice to despawn. Never mind. I'll do it on the character sheet.
Okay. And then, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck me. That was just from being in it. I'm taking the dodge action, and I say, get back! Get back! And I can't move because I'm fucking trapped.
Jesus. Okay.
Are you holding your movement action?
Well, that's not really a thing in Raw, so
I thought
maybe.
you could hold any action.
Well, I'm doing a dodge action.
Oh, okay.
The Swarm continues to be around you. Cora, please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God, again?
Every turn that you're in its space.
Not for long, hopefully.
Why do you all keep talking shit? So, you take a total of... Ooh, very lucky. You take a total of 15 damage.
Yeah, now I get 20. Fuck's sake.
Have you taken my health off?
I have.
Okay, what are you doing?
I, being at such close range to these creatures, think that my arrows aren't going to be... Well, do arrows work against swarms of things? Can I use them on swarms?
It wouldn't give you disadvantage or anything. It normally wouldn't, you are close quarters. For the sole reason of that, you can. Whatever you do, got to do it quick.
Okay, I'm going to disengage and run away.
all these attack options. Nah, I'm getting out of there.
Well, Halvor's sat next to me going, disengage! Disengage!
Hey, don't do what he's got his own You play Cora how
Okay,
you want
I'm
it.
going to play Cora the way I want to play her then. I would shoot some arrows at these bastards. That's what I'm going to do. I can't target it though because I can't actually find a square centimetre that's not got me or Halvor in it to target them.
That's for the immersion of the swarm. Okay, I'll move it there so you can attack.
Halvor is now frantically telling Cora about swarm rules.
I just heard...
I don't know that much about swarms. I just don't want to fucking get trapped here and
Well,
die.
it's not exactly a hidden rule. It's part of player handbook player rules, but swarms only take half damage from an attack. From a non-magical or non-area attack, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I have accounted for that with this.
I'm doing it now.
I mean, mate, if you hit 2 attacks, that's like hitting them once. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep, a few of them fall to the floor, skewered. You distinctly see that 3 of them get hit by a single arrow at one point. The power of Drunigte.
And Cora.
Oh yeah, sure, I'm that. the tripod carrier of Drunigte. Anything else from Cora?
I'm running away.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Do swarms have attack opportunities?
No. This has no attacks. It's just
Oh, it's just
almost environmental.
But wait, there's more.
Just move him up away again for a second. Let's see if this guy... Are you still dodging, Halvor?
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage! Disadvantage! Oh, no.
You are a long way away from my cure wounds.
Disadvantage!
What?
Amazing. Isn't uncanny dodge like a once per day thing? I always thought for some reason. Is it every time?
Every reaction
Nice.
once a round.
Nice. Okay. And that is a tentacle, so you are grippily crapped. You got slapped.
I don't know why it's the whatchamacallit, the little reaction icon disappeared. It came and then it went. That's annoying.
So yeah, you have... Has that healing been applied, yeah?
Yes.
Cool,
I think so.
okay. Barty, it's you.
Don't know, to be honest.
Halvor, you're next.
I can see these things. I don't know, maybe a bit meta, but it's helping everybody out. I will again in Sanctum Marias, Cora Lightfoot, and I will cast Bless on the 3 of us again.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dad. I don't know if it's a module I lost, but at some point in time I thought I could apply effects on the combat tracker. Was that ever a thing? Halvor?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not that
Anything
I've
else
ever
from
tried.
Barty once he has blessed?
No.
Okay.
Not
Halvor,
me.
please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. And can I suggest not talking smack before you do?
I mean, I've got +9 plus 1d4.
Okay. So you take 9 damage total.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
And you see, as they bite into you, you see that some of them seem to just swell a bit and seem quite vitalized by the lifeblood they are taking from you.
I'm gonna have to use my action to try and break restraint.
You are.
I will
DC 13.
do so. I will bonus action have an adrenaline surge.
Oh, it no longer says, Halvor is surging with adrenaline! You break out.
And then I feel like maybe moving's not gonna help me all that much. I will move.
Okay, let's just see if you do, because he still has his attack of opportunity.
Oh fuck me! Oh, can it stop me moving with it? Fuck.
If it hits you with a tentacle and it grapples, yeah.
Well, I haven't moved out of its range.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Were you going further than that?
I haven't decided yet.
Decide now.
Yes,
Okay, let's see if it hits. It does not.
I want to go to there.
Easy there, Liz. Where are you going to?
To where I
you
am.
are now.
I have bonused and I have broken, so that's it.
Okay. Cora, make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Jesus, they're just fucking everywhere, these creatures.
Oh,
Who's that?
What's this cheeky GM doing? Nice.
you take 6 damage.
Oh, where did my swarm go?
I just moved them. Oh, out through a wall, apparently. Did you take your 6 damage off?
Oh, I don't know. No, not yet. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, what are you doing with your turn?
I'm going to do exactly the same as I did last turn. Oh, what was that about? Oh, that's my Constitution saving throw.
You've been rolling all 20s on these saving throws.
Yeah, useful, eh? So we think that the first swarm a ranged attack is not so good, and I should use my...
No, single attack. So if you did it with a sword or you did it with a...
It doesn't really matter.
No, it's you want area attacks is what kills swarms.
Well, I don't really have one of those, so I'm going to go with what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Hits. Nice. Okay, anything else on Cora?
I'm hoping there's like 2 left of this swarm now. I'm running away still.
She can move past me at this junction, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Move 1 extra, Cora.
I can't.
Just bowls down on top of the pair of you. You just see Cora scrambling towards you and just this cloud moving behind her. And as she overtakes you, there's like a second of just buzzing in the distance before it just, you're both engulfed. Yotyug. Coming for Halvor. Move that for a moment. Oh, and are you still dodging as well? Oh, no, you're not dodging this time.
No.
Doesn't matter how this thing hits. Oh, one more. There we go. Bartenders, it's you. Halvor, you're next. Bartenders, please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Oh, I rolled them as Bartenders, so I was targeting them there. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure that it's going to add my bonus on this. It did not for some reason.
What should
It's
your
not going to
bonus
make
have been?
much of a difference, though.
Okay, yeah, you take a total of 22 points damage.
Okay. And kind of while they're all flapping around me, I am slowly... Oh! Stop hurting me so bad! Ah!
And again, you see... What was that you did? Oh, yeah. You see them seeming energized by draining your blood.
Okay. And
Just to lean into the meta a little bit, just to give you a bit of insight on how this is going. Because of the amount of blood being drained, these swarms are near enough at full health.
Sure. Okay. And I just unleash this torrent of fire that will hopefully hit these little fuckbags.
Make it with advantage. Oh, they saved, don't they? But sorry, they save, yeah.
And there's kind of like pockets of them burst around me. I'm gonna step out. Is this a dead end here? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna step out.
I'm not seeing any damage. Oh, yeah, yes, I bet it is. Yeah, that looks to have absolutely torn through that cloud. That is not looking good. That swarm, that is not looking good at all.
Good. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Me.
Halvor, DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Total of 40. Oh my, yeah, 40.
Half to
13.
7.
Jesus. Yeah, half to 7.
Then half to 6. Fuck me. I dodge. Guys, hurry up and kill it!
We're trying!
Not fucking very hard!
Cora, to you.
I'm gonna keep going as well.
Okay.
I don't really feel as much else I can do. I'm basically being attacked by bats.
Mosquito bats, no less.
Vampire bats, no less.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, 1 second, might make your other attack.
What? God, that was shit. And I'm running away still, I suppose.
They have no sort of opportunity attack to make. You're getting that far down the corridor, are you? You lose sight of your friends.
Well, yeah, they're chasing me. I'm being the total girl. Ah, they're in my hair! Ah!
Okay.
Not chasing you for much longer.
I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do odds and
dead.
I'm not going to do odds and evens on this. I'm going to say if it's a 1, they stay on Bartender list. If it's anything else, fearful of the fire, they are going to go the other way. Yeah. We just flood away from you, bartenderless, the
kidding
source
me?
or the flame, and they bomb off down the corridor after the running, squealing fresh meat.
Well,
You twat.
I can't see them now, so
Nope. He's like, excellent work. Just move that for a second, so... Are you dodging?
Yes.
Oh, Halvor doesn't sound happy. This combat is not going to my plans. Does that one hit?
God, is he stuck again?
No, it was a... Oh yeah, it was tentacle. He is grappled.
Did that apply 5 damage to me? Yes.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Then Uncanny Dodge only heals me for 2, but still.
What's your health at now?
30.
Oh, shit, man.
Bartenderless, it's you.
30. Okay. Do you want me to try and take these things out? Or are you still running?
Well, I wanted to move back so we could focus fire at one particular group, but that evaporated very quickly. So, do whatever. These are undamaged, so it'll take you forever to kill them.
Okay. Okay, do you want me to just kill these other ones then? I'll follow Cora and try and... I mean, there's no point in me going that way now because I can't see beyond this thing here. So Cora's run off into the darkness with them. I can't see them. So I am going to...
If you need to target Halvor, let me know and I'll move the swarm.
Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I know, having seen that they were scared of fire,
Oh my fucking God.
I am going to... so this is going to end my bless, and I am going to
Fireball.
That's what I was...
It'll kill you. I'm going to place down my flaming sphere, so hopefully they won't come past it.
Okay.
And Hazalvol's there, and it will still get an attack on them. It'll get 1 attack on them. Let me roll the damage.
Yeah.
What? Why did that only roll? What the fuck did I roll? Okay, so 4d6. Sorry, can you just do a save? DC 7. Ooh, no, hold on, it's wisdom. Oh no, it's dexterity.
What was it? A DC?
It is dexterity saving throw. So it should be a DC 10.
Fail.
Nice. So they take full damage.
Okay.
And we've established that Halvor would be able to move past me from here anyway, right? So.
Yeah. But is the flaming sphere... Does that damage anything, or is it only any creatures you specify? Because you'd have to pass near enough through it to get to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's gonna have to go through it. So, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
I get that, but when we're forced in a corridor like that, he literally anything would have to literally pass through the ball of flame.
Yeah, for sure. Creature must make. Let me. Oh, it's Halvor's turn. Okay, 1 second. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over the thing. The sphere ignites flammable objects, not you want, and it shares about like that. Yeah. All it says is a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And that's all it says. So
Okay. I think logically, given that it fills the entire space, you'd have to take some of that passing through it because there's no skirting around it. It is from wall to wall, floor to ceiling, blocked by fire.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder would you even be able to see him still at this point? I don't know. There's just a curtain of flame up and down the wall.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm just trying to make it. I'm trying to make it so that they don't follow him.
Oh yeah,
if he
they
run through it, then.
Oh yeah, they
right.
yeah. If he makes that choice, absolutely. They being creatures of instinct and low intelligence who hate fire would not be passing through this. Okay, anything else from Barthandelus?
Halvor, trust me, just get through the fire. If you can.
Coral.
Okay, Halvor. First of all, make me your
God.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Oh, absolutely. So you take 10 down to 5 damage, and are you uncanny dodging it? You can't because you're restrained.
Well,
So
it would have to be an attack anyway.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, so then make me your DC 13 grapple. Well, grapple escape. Oh, all day. You are no longer grappled or restrained. Oh, you've...
I'm doing it.
Okay. You're no longer restrained?
And I crawl as fast as I can toward the giant fireball.
Are you passing through it?
Does it get an attack of opportunity on you?
That is my potential movement.
It does get an attack opportunity. Of course. Let me
It's just
see.
gonna stop you in the fucking Sturges again.
It does. Oh no,
Wow.
It hasn't come up. It hit. Yeah, so he did not make it through. And he is grappled again. His thing is just whip after whip. And he is still in Sturge country.
I've got no way of healing you with ranged.
Cora, what are you doing?
Fucking Sturges. Gonna attack. Things are attacking me.
Okay.
Hold on, was that the swarm?
Oh, sorry. First of all, go on. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah,
who were the
so it was
which
Halvor.
swarm?
Then it was Halvor's swarm.
Right, well, they take damage then because they
They
finish
do,
the
of
count on their
course.
turn.
And I forgot to get Cora to roll her thing for being in it on her turn. So what do these Sturges need to do? Is it another save?
Let me double check whether it's every turn. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet must make dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
So let's have a look. Dexterity saving throw.
I think I'm supposed to re-roll the damage every time on this.
Okay.
And I cast it. It was 4d6 damage, so 4d6 fire damage. Could have been better.
It could have, but yes, they seem to again. Not but seeing through it, they react very badly to that.
They're not fucking off yet. They're not just
You see a number of them burning up around you. Do you know what? Yeah, they would be moving. They would be moving away from that a little bit. If they're next to it, they would shift up slightly.
So now they're attacking the Otague.
They were on
right?
the Otager anyway. Okay, that's all they do. So back to Cora, because I realised we should have moved back. Did you? Oh yes, you did.
Yeah.
You did. 1, 2, 3, 12, 3, 6. So for a total of 20, so down to 10. You are drained by 10 health.
I am not doing well.
And they are replenished by 10 health. Okay,
Is
now
that how that
it is
works?
Cora's turn. Yeah, they are. That health loss is... Sorry, it isn't the full 10, actually. They drain by... they only actually regained 8 health.
Why is that rolled another Constitution saving throw? That should have been a Constitution. Okay. Fine.
Fine. So now, what are you doing?
Seeing that these creatures just don't seem to be letting up, I'm gonna go back the other way and hope that my friends are able to help me in some way, because I am just not doing well. But I'm gonna get some arrows, hopefully, on them first.
Hits. Nice.
And another one.
Ooh.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you, Sturgis! Oh no, I should have rolled critical. How can I make that into a critical?
That's fine. I'll sort it. They are looking bad now, Cora. This swarm is not looking good.
Okay, I'm still gonna try and run back to my mates because I'm dying.
Yeah.
Don't bring the other... Load more of them.
I mean, that's as far as I can go, so I'm really not gonna go that far.
Okay.
What a surprise. Hi, guys.
The Otyug. Can't even find Halvor. Jesus Christ. First of all, the Otyug needs to do its con saving throw.
How many hit points have you got, Halvor?
24. And it's I'm just gonna attack me 3 times now, presumably. And unfortunately... Oh, I'm restrained and not dodging, so these will be at advantage.
It will. Let me just move that out of the way for a moment. Having finally got a chance to do this, having had Halvor grappled, wrapped in this tentacle, it is going to slam him against the ceiling and then the floor. And this is... Oh, this is not advantage, actually, because this is just an action it takes when you are grappled by it. This should prompt you to do a save. Has it done so? It has. Let's have a look. So you succeeded. Was that the 2d6?
Yeah,
Okay.
2d6 for 9.
Okay, that should have... Let me just check the damage die. Yeah, okay. You avoid being stunned as it slams you up into the ceiling and then drops you down. And that's not the damage I was hoping for with that action, really. Bartandalus, it's you.
Does it not do...
No, that is meant to be such a big move that it replaces its attack actions that turn.
I should have let it grapple me sooner.
Okay.
I think it's because normally it would do that when it has multiple people and it slams them into each other. So I think having one person isn't very good damage economy for it turns out. Sorry, Bartandalus.
Okay, so I just want to double check something. I can partial move, use actions, then continue movement. Yeah, you've got movement throughout the entire round.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do, 1, 2. Okay.
But we are half speed still.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we are. I can't even tell how many squares away everything is. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I can't even reach you in a turn. Fuck. Okay, I am going to sidestep part of my movement and then bonus action. Why the fuck can I grab that? That one. There we go. And I'm gonna go 1.
Oh, you're dragging it, yeah?
Yeah. Into the Sturge. Can they just make me a dexterity saving throw? I will roll the damage dice. Actually, I'll... Yeah, because otherwise it's going to try and mess it up. So they take full 17 damage.
Yeah, just
Is there any
little,
left?
not a single one left.
Good.
There's one that like flies off down the corridor, glowing a little bit, and then just falls after a few wing beats. And
Okay. And
that
then...
is a swarm down.
Thank God.
And then, as my action...
Halvor, you're next. Go on, as your action.
As my action, I am going to... Oh, no, fucking... Everything's fucking concentration with this fucking guy. Okay, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame the Sturge.
Okay.
That are near Halvor. I think I've got them targeted.
Yeah, it looks like you have to me.
Go on, Sacred Flame.
Failed. Nice. These aren't looking great. Anything else in Bartanalis?
I'm gonna use my remaining movement, and I'm gonna move back close to. Oh, not that far. So I'm gonna move 2 squares back towards Halvor, so that if he can get to me, I can try and heal him. But I couldn't get to him before. I couldn't even. I was gonna move.
But if you're gonna try and move the fireball again, yeah, and you'd be moving the fire through you if you were trying to fly it back to Halvor.
Fine, but where he was positioned before, I would have had to move through it and then move back through it to get away. I was like, just not ever happening.
DC 14 con saving throw, Halvor. Total of 13. Halved. So 6.
Okay.
Is that 2 squares Halvor can move there? Oh, sorry, I couldn't read because of all the smoke. Can I move back 1 square? I didn't want to I wanted Halvor to be able to make his full movement.
Well, my full movement's 20.
Oh well. Can I just move back there, DM?
Sure. Doesn't that put you in range of your own flame though? Or is it only enemies?
Oh yeah, it will do. Yeah, all right then.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore it.
So
Yeah,
Halvor, have you applied that damage?
I have.
Okay. Do you make your grapple to escape?
Do I want to escape? That's the question.
Seems like you did better with it. I'm gonna come in and try and heal you anyway. So.
Well, it's.
I suppose with the
difficult.
restrained, you can't even attack at the moment, can you? So it's.
Can I? Let me check.
I thought for some reason I thought you have disadvantage on attacks when you're restrained.
Yes, my attacks would have disadvantage. If I break the grapple, that's my action gone, and then all I can do is get to Bartandalus. Then the Sturges get to both of us, and then the Otyugh gets to both of us.
Then what's it going to be? Make your choice.
I could dodge, but it's not attacking. I'm going to attack the Sturges disadvantageously.
Could you not bonus action rage to attack normally?
Oh no, I'm already raging.
Oh, are you? Okay, so your attacks are just level then.
Oh,
aren't they,
you
for
mean attack
disadvantage?
recklessly? I don't think it's.
Okay, whatever it is, choose. Corey, you're next.
I'm just going to attack.
It's getting to you. First one goes completely wide. Second one. They're not looking good at all, this swarm now. There are very few of them left.
I'm just like, swinging wildly
This-
and
this
failing to get
place
as
is-
much purchase as I thought.
This place has gotten under Halvor's skin in some senses, quite literally.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to remain there. Cora, it's you. You
Okay.
have a wall of flame in front of
I
you,
do.
blocking the corridor ahead.
I do. Oh, hold on, I've lost you. There you are. Right. I'm going to move down there so I can see the other side of my wall of flame.
You just see fire. You can if you pass through. It's the same before. Like Bart couldn't see through it. Halvor couldn't see through it. You have to shout through to trust him to go through. You can go through it, but you'll take 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I can really handle that right now. I'm not doing very well. What I have got though is my bag of tricks, and I can throw my object from a bag of tricks up to 20 feet. So can I throw that through the thingy, through the fire, or
I
not?
think you could, but my understanding would be that Riven Tooth outside would disappear.
No, that's not true. I don't think.
Oh, really? It's not just one. It isn't like a one at once sort of thing.
No, I don't think so. The creature vanishes at next dawn or when it's reached 0 hit points. It doesn't say anything about the other. I've got 3 goes of it.
I would agree with that from reading the item. Yeah.
Yeah. So
roll
I
a
can
d8.
throw that to the other side of the fire and roll a d8 and see what comes out, right?
Let's hope you don't get an 8.
Yeah, I know, a
Or a
giant elk in
7,
the middle of
really.
it.
Quite a lot of these would probably be more harm than help. But okay, yeah, roll the 8.
Oh, well, I've not really got much else to do, so I'm gonna do it.
Is this you summoning a lot of animals?
You're summoning a
Just
animal from a
one.
random roll table. But go
Just
on, yeah.
one.
So roll a d8.
It's landing behind me.
A d8.
That is just a bag of tricks. Oh, just clicking on it. Summon it. That's a dire wolf.
Okay, so this is a wolf.
Okay, that's going to be interesting to navigate in here. So
Where's
having
it
left,
landed?
it's landing on the other side of the fire. It's landing.
On your side of the fire.
It can't. It's
can't
rammed
even
in the
get past
corridor. It's
Hey, if the Otyug can manage.
yeah. It's going to be able to, but it's got to pass through a wall of flame at the moment. So this wolf springs into existence in a dark, dusty corner with a roaring wall of flame in front of it, and a small mental voice in the back of its head with the command. What's a command, Cora?
Help the menfolk.
I imagine that it's thinking, what the fuck? Okay, I will add this very confused wolf to the combat initiative. Anything else on Cora? Are you not passing through the flame? Are you remaining there?
No, I don't think I can cope with that, really.
You've got 44 health, you absolute pig. Okay?
What? Is this going to disappear soon, this fire?
Until
To be fair, if you went through it, there's every chance that Bart could have then thrown it past you again and him down the corridor. Okay, so if there's nothing else from Cora, it is the Otyug. Yeah, it is going to continue attacking Halvor. Oh, first of all, has to make its roll. Ooh. Ooh.
Them some good dice. Jesus.
But bad news for him is good news for the swarm. The Aussie is looking bad. He, grasping onto Halvor, is again going to try and do, hoping for a better result this time, is Super Slam. And it should prompt the con save from you. Do you make the con save with disadvantage being restrained already, actually?
Nope. I make deck saves at disadvantage.
You are slammed for another 10 damage. Well, then all of your... You make deck saves at what? Oh, disadvantage, okay, yeah.
Did it reduce
all
it
your
to
other
5?
modifiers. It looks like it should have originally been 10, but it shows that it eventually did 2 damage for some reason. He took you from 16 to 4 on a 10 damage. So I'm
Oh,
doing
I
half
succeeded in the
the-
save, then I was raging. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
Bartandalus, it's you.
I run in with my holy symbol already in hand. Oh god. Could have
You
been
do
better.
26 points of indirect healing to the Sturges.
What?
Because Bet's going to keep draining that off him. It's like
Fair.
healing the Sturges, but with extra steps. Anything else from you?
Does it only have one tentacle, this thing, or can
Nope.
it?
It has 2.
Okay, so
one
if I
has
move out of
one has
range-
eyes, 2 of them have teeth.
Okay.
you're gonna get grappled so bad.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try and take it.
Yeah, he will swipe at you. Now it should prompt you, or if you do want to react to this.
Do want to react to this, I'm sure. Oh wow. But it's not showing me whether it hits or not.
If
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
prompting,
because-
it's hit.
Yeah, so it's alright, so you don't see the original result. That's interesting. So yeah, it's telling you at the moment it would have hit. And then if you pop your shield, it will tell you if it still hits or not. Oh, so that's annoying. So it doesn't originally show
whether I hit or
you.
not.
So I think
Yeah.
it was, and it disappears for me. I think the dice was a 17, so I think I'd put it as a 23. Did you leave it so long that it decided it was gonna?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's rolled a 23.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well a shield won't do anything then.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the channel. Okay, you are
Am I grappled?
grappled. You are grappled, and you are restrained.
But I didn't take damage? Oh, I took 12 damage.
Yeah. How's your concentration saving throw? 20, so the flame wall persists.
Yeah, I am going to... Oh, man! I just don't even know, man. I'm caught in this thing like, Halvor! Shall I try and kill the Sturges with the fire?
I think we can get the Otyugh. It's looking bad.
Oh shit! The flaming sphere. Hold on. If I was here, so it caught me when I was here, didn't it? Because I moved here, and then I'm locked in here. Yeah.
Yes, I see what
yeah.
you're saying. Yes, that would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
good shout.
Okay.
I thought you were trying to be retconny then, but no, yeah, as you say, to leave its range, you would have been stepping to there, which means you would have been there and locked in there. Totally. Yeah.
Okay, then
It didn't
can you move
scorpion
my
yet.
fireball because I can't
You can't see it anymore.
see it.
Yeah.
This isn't going to hit the Otyugh though. This is going to hit me, you, and the Sturges, Halvor, if I move it.
You want it there? Do you see the preview where I'm holding it to at the moment, or do I have to actually let go?
Move it. No, I can't see it at all.
So there?
What? Yeah.
That would hit the Sturges, but it would obviously hit you and Halvor.
Did you say the Sturges is looking bad?
Yes. Well, before they looked very bad before they drank deep of the Otyugh. Now they're looking bad. They're more than bloodied.
Well, that's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to move in, and then it's going to bang into the Sturges, and it's going to attack them.
Okay, so does it attack all 3 of you?
Well, it says, hold on, it says, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage. So it doesn't necessarily...
So by the size of it coming into overlapped contact with the 3 of you, I would say
No.
that's...
Well, no, I mean, it might hit Halvor, but it wouldn't hit me, because it's not ramming into me. It would be adjacent to me, so I will definitely be taking damage on the next turn, but the force of it isn't hitting me. It's basically like an impact hit when...
That makes sense, yeah, I get that. Okay. Yeah, so it's be overlap, it's be vicinity damage on the start of the end of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, Halvor and the Swarm, what have they got to make? A dex saving throw.
Yeah.
So do you want to make one Halvor as well?
I have disadvantage on dex saving throws because of restrained, but I'm also danger sense, so normal.
Nice.
Oh, they fucking succeeded.
They did on disadvantage as well. What was with DC?
It's DC 10 to dexterity saving throw, so they take
Okay.
half damage.
I still have evasion, so I take none.
Nice. They do look bad for Matt.
Okay, and then I will end concentration on the spell. Fuck that noise.
Okay. Anything else from you?
No, I've done everything I can possibly do.
Okay. A snarl comes as a very confused dire wolf comes squeezing and twisting its way. I can't even get close enough to attack. Jeez.
Tentacles are reaching out across us. Would they not? Would the Otague not have to make a thing as well?
Make a what?
If it's grappling Halvor, would the fire have not hit the Otague?
Well, technically, when you're in a grapple, you're supposed to occupy the same space,
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
which means yes.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Me too. I'll go with that.
What was the
Me
dex?
too.
What was the dex saving throw I had to make?
DC 10.
Failed. What was the damage?
16.
16. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, after you not looking good. Dire Wolf can't get close enough to attack. It is just there growling and sort of turns to you, Bartandalis.
Oh, is it because it's large?
Yeah, it can't get close enough to attack.
It's like on its fucking all fours, like just
Yeah.
crawling its belly.
Alvor, it's you. Make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. You take 14 down to 7 damage.
Done. Okay.
It heals a little bit from your sweet blood.
We've got to wipe these sturges out, man. They're just going to get back.
Bartandalis has just hit the Sturges. I haven't used any reckless attacks in a long time because my strength is so poor, but I'm switching to attacking with strength so I can reckless attack to cancel out the disadvantage, and I am going to attack the Sturges.
Remember, you are restrained, so yeah. Oh, so cancel out disadvantage, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Misses.
Fuck me.
You're going wild, swing around, second one.
Yes. And despite being restrained, Bartandalis is next to them, and he's an ally of mine, so I'm going to do a fuckload of damage to them.
Yeah, boy. That's why I came in.
You kill them by a single HP.
Oh, God.
Well done, boys.
But you are still grappled and restrained.
Do I have any bonus action? Bonus action, hide.
What? You do not.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
So so just leaving your bonus, yeah?
Can I bonus action shove? I took the
yep.
attack action. Can I shield bash?
I don't see how it would work when you're grappled and restrained by it.
I want to hit it in the
intended.
face so hard that it falls over.
It staggers backwards.
I force it to move away from me.
It has what? Could you force it back around the corner? Because it's squeezed up against wall here.
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, Cora. Alone in the dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna come and see what's going on, boys.
Just a full tunnel crowded with other.
Ow! Can I actually see past this wolf that's in front of me?
Yes.
Good. I'm gonna try and fire on this creature. And I've already got Hunter's Mark on him, haven't I?
I don't think so. No,
Yeah, I do.
If she didn't, then she would have added it when that last one died.
I
so-
did. Yeah, as soon as
Would she? Could she,
Oh,
given
yeah,
that it
no,
was
you did
gone
say
and
it.
she couldn't see it?
no, I'd already done it. I did it.
No, when we first engaged this one, she did it. But that was long ago.
So yes, I'm going to fire on this creature. I've already used 20 of my 40
You
arrows.
only show as
Thursday.
having used one of your 2 hunters marked on your character sheet.
She swatched it over as
Yeah,
a bonus
but-
action when the other one died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts
But-
an hour.
So what I said before is when the other one died, this one was long gone and was out of line of sight and was around corners. So
Yeah,
she
you,
have to be able
you
to
don't
see
need to
it.
do it immediately afterwards.
Cool,
She's
okay.
concentrating on it for the full hour.
Cool, got it then. Yeah, attack away. But the effect isn't on it, so I don't know if that'll affect how your dice roll are going to work.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's looking bad.
Yes.
What do you fry as you let loose this arrow, Cora? If anything.
Fuck you! Creative, I know.
Okay.
Leave Halvor alone!
Tell me how you kill it. Cora,
I
Ottoman
mean-
Slayer.
I'm not even sure how I kill it because there's so little of this creature that I can see right now. I'm just aiming for any tiny portion that I can see, and all I know is that it stops. That's
Don't worry.
literally all I've got.
There's plenty of big, thick tentacles around here because both Halvor and Barty are grappled by it.
You know, I'm not aiming for them because I'm going to get the boys if I do that. I'm aiming for anything the other side of Halvor and hoping for the best.
You kill it. It collapses. What an unexpectedly intense
Fucking
combat
hell.
that was. That was-
Anything that gets Halvor that low is...
I mean, he already started out not great.
Yeah, but his not great. It's still like double my hit points.
I was really surprised because it was making it. I was thinking it was going to make its way like around to you a different way, but when you jumped it so close to the Sturges, where I thought like roars, I didn't think adding just 2 swarms of Sturges to that would create such a nightmare. It's the geography of this place.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's what it is.
Anyway, there we go. It falls.
Because Halvor, it's half movement, and Halvor literally not being able to escape it. Every time, he must have failed like three rounds in a row trying to move away. He just kept getting grappled again.
It was a lot of things. Obviously, the geography. If I moved back, sometimes it was because there was people behind me.
Yeah.
And then, if you do move, there's a chance you're going to get hit and restrained anyway. Oh, it wouldn't have been so bad. I was trying to get far enough that I could at least help you kill the first pack of Sturges, but then they flew out of my reach, and I couldn't follow them.
Until the fire started to come out, there was a moment for me where I was like, this could be the kill. This is looking really bad. But hey, 20 minutes left on session. It falls down to the floor.
I
We're
don't,
out,
I don't
we're out
feel
of
so
initiative.
good.
What do?
And I collapsed, poof, kind of like honkered up against the wall.
Are you okay, guys? I can't really see you around this giant wolf I've conjured.
We know the way back to the entrance, right? Maybe we should hold up there. Somewhere where we know we've got our back to the wall.
Somewhere we can put a giant wolf in our way. That sounds good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, boy.
Oh, I'm not dragging it around after you. We'll say it's following you until it's needed again. So you're making your way back.
Yes, I think that's the best. Unless we pass an obvious
You were just you were so
dead
close
end.
to a save point.
As if.
There was a bed there and just someone saying, hey, lie down, have a rest.
I've run out of ink ribbons.
Am I going to be able to get the wolf past this dead thing?
Nope.
Ah, shit.
It's alright, I can just stay on the other side.
Do we think this is a dead end, or is it more branching paths?
Who knows? Let's see.
I mean, we're really exploring.
We might be able to go around it. Oh,
I think it's going to lead us up towards the surge if we go too far.
I've found something.
Cora, despite the art asset, that corpse is not lying like that. It is sat slumped against the wall, facing directly at you. It's very fresh. It looks like it's been dead a matter of hours. And I would say that you would probably recognize the figure.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, it's her. One of the druidy peeps.
Amount of hours?
Shrael Cavanos. One of
Was-
Kryel's pals.
Yeah.
Didn't she die fucking ages ago?
She died when you
In the
assisted
fight
the
by
forest
this
folk
tree?
at the tree.
But that's not a couple
No,
of hours
that's like
ago.
weeks ago. Yeah, that's weeks ago. She's obviously been sustained in some fashion. She's all moisty and.
And you'd remember that she died when one of the tree ants just like fucking stomped her into the floor, and they
Yeah, I bailed and she got squashed.
You did. They laid her to rest in the roots of the tree.
Oh yeah, and isn't the whole tree about that it
Mm.
looks after dead people or some shit?
Or some shit says the champion of the Thanes. The Thane Seeker.
This fucking voodoo hoodoo shit.
Gotta take this fucking ring somewhere to the east. I don't fucking know.
Something like that.
If there's don't go near any bodies, there could be more of those grubs.
Yeah, good point. Let's head away.
I would give to you as well that she does not seem to have the same crazy BDSM acupuncture going on with the roots that Victor did.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm still not going near
Yeah,
her.
fine. Shame the detail of you. Also, sorry, before you do, make me a perception
No.
check. Make me a perception check, please, Cora. DC 12.
Yeah.
You notice just in like a fissure between two like the rocks on the wall here a small what looks to be like a carved deer sort of trinket made of either white stone or bone.
Interesting. I'm gonna go towards it and have a look.
Yeah. It's far away enough from it isn't like a reach past the corpse to get this. You just see a little carving nestled, it's been placed in a crack in the wall.
Is there anything special about the wall in that area? Does it just like any other bit of wall?
No, it just looks like there's been a crack that's sort of made a bit of a natural shelf at some point, and it's been stuck in. You only notice it because the dirt and soil's so dark here, and it's so white.
So does it look like there should be dirt and soil on everything else, and there's no dirt and soil on that? Like it's been put there recently?
Yes.
Corey, you've gone quiet. What is it?
There's one of our friends around here. Do you remember the girl that was with? I can't remember. Bloody
Kyle.
Kyle.
Her name
I know
was Shrael.
I know she died a long time ago, as far as we're aware, but she looks pretty fresh to me.
Leave her. We need to come back this way anyway.
But there's also a trinket in here. There's a stone that's got a stag on it. That's surely got to mean something.
Let's find out later. We can come back. We can try and
No.
identify it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up, and yeah, it looks carved. It's clearly been carved. From now you're holding it and looking at it, it seems and feels like it's probably bone.
I am going to pocket it.
Okay,
And I'm not moving any closer to the corpse. I'm running away from it.
that's fine. Absolutely fine.
So where do we go? What do we do?
Let's just leave the wolf here. Let's go back to the entrance, like we said.
But the wolf is going to guard us and protect us.
We can guard us from here.
Uh,
It's a wolf that you just summon out of thin air. Don't get so attached to it. I'd sooner be somewhere safer. We know that there's nothing back that way for a distance.
we don't know what can come down where we came, though.
What do you want to do then? Just hold up here?
I mean, there's a dead end here.
That's true. We could use that dead end. There's a corpse in it, but
She looks much fresher than the other one did.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
We keep our distance.
I mean, speaking of distance, I would happily be further away from this goddamn stench if possible.
We'd no longer be blessed, would we?
Nope. Not been blessed for a long time.
So what, do we keep on going down and try and find another dead end, or do you want to stay where the corpse is?
If you don't want to make it past it altogether, then go to the corpse. I don't want to wander into another pack of storages. If we have a fight right now, we're all dead.
Agreed.
Okay. Then we go into this little dead end and we have the little wolfy man guarding the outside.
Good grief. My sneezing knows no bounds. Okay. What are you aiming to do, sitting here?
Have an hour's rest, I would imagine.
Rest.
An hour? You intend to rest for an hour here beneath the earth in this otherworldly place? You can certainly try to.
I think our alternative is rest forever here, so yes.
Is the sun sword staying on for the duration?
That's a good point. I would probably at least minimize it so that it's just showing to us. I will reduce the radius.
And wasn't it supposed to be dim anyway? Didn't you
It's-
say the sun sword
It's
wasn't supposed
certainly,
to go that
yeah,
far?
it's been... Well, it can normally go... I think it's 120 foot dim it can go to normally. It has absolutely been... Is it not... I thought it was 60 bright and 60 further? Is it 30
Actually,
and 30?
yeah, it's 30 and 30, but that is still quite far.
Yeah, there's down here it is definitely dimmed. It's dimmed 20. Basically. Doesn't affect the damage.
So that's 10 and 10 and 10. Is it whatever you set it to is reduced, or just the max is reduced?
It is... The light that it gives out in here is just 20 dim.
Okay. Well, I can set it to it'd be 10 bright, 10 dim, so 20 dim it is.
Okay. Is anyone attempting to do anything during this hour you're grabbing, or are you just all just sitting down, trying to recuperate, keeping an eye out?
Do you want me to set an alarm further down? Anywhere?
I don't think it would help us all that much.
I agree.
My wolf's got keen hearing and keen smells, so hopefully we could hear anything coming.
What about Norris? You could put him out in a tunnel somewhere, keep checking out.
But if he gets spotted, he would have to fly back to us, or actually, you can make him disappear, can't you?
Yeah, but not without him telling us. Like, he would have to somehow let me know.
No, you could
And
look through his
flight
eyes.
will be tremendously difficult in
He
here.
can
walk.
walk.
Like a penguin. Just yeah,
Like a bird.
He can absolutely do a little bird hop along, for sure.
Fine, do that.
Isn't his walking speed 10?
I mean, we're not going anywhere for now, so I think we're
No,
good.
no.
Just keep him somewhere nearby. Just patrol him around a little or something. Keep checking in every so often.
I shall do such.
Okay. Everyone make me a constitution saving throw, please.
No, I don't want to.
It's so smelly.
Halvor and Cora, you manage to get the benefits of a short rest. Bartandalis, this place is knocking you. The dark, how just crushingly oppressive it is. You occasionally keep thinking you can hear a bit of a whisper, different to the Amber Temple where you knew you were hearing whispers because there were things there whispering. But just the distortion of this place, something about it feels deeply, deeply wrong to you. Would you try to reach out to Tenebris at any point during this time?
No.
Okay.
So can we short rest?
Cora and Halvor can. Bartandalis cannot. He sits there, he tries, but just as it comes to the end of this hour, he just doesn't feel like he's had anything for it. He just...
I'm just sat here kind of like rolling my holy symbol back and forth in my hands and then feeling more and more agitated that I don't feel rested and a little bit on edge. And then at the end, when everybody's kind of like, looks like they're rolling the shoulders and feeling a little bit rested and tending to the wounds, I just give in and I cast Cure Wounds on myself. When all these dice stop rolling over my fucking character.
Bitter much?
He's not
What
German.
fucking trash rolls?
At least you got to make them.
Oh, boo!
I have to burn a 4th level spell slot to heal myself. Badly, probably.
You know what?
Oh
Not
wow,
the
48,
best.
13.
Jesus.
Could have done better. Could have done better. Oh man, I'm gonna have to burn another slot. This is just gross. Yeah, we don't have to find anything bad down here.
I'm sure the the final climax of the entire reconsecration of Bethane was an Otyugh and 2 swarms of Sturges.
Yeah.
Halvor, how you doing?
Pretty shit, to be honest.
Do you want some good berries?
Fucking Halvo Goodberries, holy shit. You've all just had a fucking rest.
I've literally got no more hit dice, and I'm not even close to 4.
Yeah, what's your full at the moment then? What you at?
My fall's irrelevant. My health is 80.
I'm at 33 fucking hit points. I either have to start burning spell slots to heal myself up.
Well,
Yeah,
if
but
you
you
two had
can do
listened to
that.
me, then you'd be far behind me whilst I tanked stuff.
I didn't get hit by anything other than the Sturges. The Sturges fucking eradicated
There was
me.
that one round, I think you took 24 from the Sturges, didn't you? In fact, yeah, that's the only thing that hit. It was 21, I think, or something like that. But it took you from mid-50s to immediately. That's when you went, "Stop hurting me." It's like that was just one. That was one environmental damage, I'm afraid.
I've been all the way at the back all the time.
Well, as you draw to the close of this hour, sat huddled in the dark tunnel beneath the Gulfias tree, are you feeling disoriented yet? Do you feel like you know your way back yet?
Yeah, I think we're okay. We've left enough bloody markers around now. The Otyugh's a nice little landmark.
It is. It's 5 minutes early. I think it's best to leave it there. That rest is a good place to call it and to pick up next week with further. I thought you were either going to bomb through this dungeon or do exactly what you did. I don't like... I've enjoyed you going through here so far more than I thought you would. I like the location, but I thought that the mechanics of exploring and particularly fighting in very tight tunnels like this was either going to be enjoyable or a lot of complaining. But I feel like although it's been nasty for you, I think it's felt fun and challenging. You looping around that pillar. I'm going to get someone to click on Twitch. You guys looping around the pillar and then being like, oh my God, it's an Otyugh, is absolutely peak for me. That was really, really funny.
Have I paid enough attention to have warranted an inspiration that I can hold over Halvor's head this week?
We'll see how you behave during the week.
What?
We'll see
Haven't
how
you
much
still
you
got
put.
one?
We'll see how much. I think you have.
I've got one for me, but I'm thinking for you. I want to have the power to hold inspiration over your head so I can get you to do things.
No.
Oh, what? Come on.
That's not
That
how
was
it
good.
works. You were all right. Yeah, you were all right. You said something earlier that was. What was it you said before? It was a very, very good narrative for how you killed both the Otyughs. You just came with the kill and blows tonight.
Yeah, did.
How did you all find that as the start of a dungeon crawl?
Monumentally frustrating.
You know when you hear Dungeons and Dragons, this is the first time that I've felt, I'm in a dungeon. You know?
Other than the sunken temple beneath the lake.
No, but
Or
they've
the
never
frozen
felt like
temple.
dungeons, not like this one.
This
Like
isn't a
this is what
dungeon.
I
This is
imagined,
a natural cave
underground
complexes and Otyughs.
but like this to me is what I imagined with the words Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Exploring and getting lost.
Yeah.
Well, like little tunnels and passages and yeah, basically.
Halvor, was it frustrating in a this is designed bullshit, I'm not having fun way? Or was it a this is a frustrating encounter in terms of dice and I'm not having fun way?
That's the
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Why not both?
just when things don't go your way and you can't make really any actions, that's a bit of a bummer. It's just so oppressive, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Alvo just wishes he was playing Baldur's Gate and could have controlled all 3 of our characters.
Yes, I fucking do.
It's the most efficient.
I also wish I'd just picked, like, I don't know, fucking cleric or something, so I could just, like, oh, I dimension door, fuck you guys.
Hey, what's your
Good
wisdom? You
panic.
could still spec in.
That's part of the problem. If Bartandless was a single class, he'd have such strong spells by now.
What do I need now? I mean, I could have had Dimension Door, but what's the point?
You could just get back up top. Never mind. I'm out.
Thing is, I avoided picking up spells that I thought ruined Dungeons and Dragons. Because I had Arcane Eye, and I was like, do you know what? It's really boring scouting out everywhere. I would sooner have more fun stumbling into stuff than going, okay, we now know where everything is.
I also really wish that we'd spent more time resting at the winery, because at the start of our long rest, I only had 6 hit dice to roll, which feels like a mistake.
So
Couple
now
of
that
days rest
you're
would
in
probably
here,
been wise.
I was very surprised, but you guys didn't take the approach of, okay, we have these 2 books, let's just fully lock down, sort out entirely what each and every ritual. I thought the next downtime was going to be like what is our action plan? Now we have the tools. What's our what's our step-by-step plan for taking Strahd down? I thought you were going to take like a week or 2. So when it was like, nah, let's go straight on, I was like, okay, let's go then.
Yeah, we're not
What
that great
a
at plans.
mistake.
Well, oppressive is the word I'm glad you used, Halvor. That's definitely what I was aiming for here. We will end it there. We will pick up next week, seeing what horrible underground horrors continue.
Thanks, I hate it.
Happy birthday, Nikki. Happy birthday, Wang,
Birthday,
of the
Nikki.
other day. And we will catch you all next week.
Ciao.
Bye.
Farewell, team.
Just realised my webcam seems to have frozen with me sticking
Why did you put that in the fucking chat?
My webcam has frozen with like me doing some sort of weird lip sticking out thing. I have to look back and see how long that's been frozen for.